CX Atheist confirmed. Yeah, it's possible. I might actually leave you with CX.
I was going to leave as well. Wait, we need a volunteer to be in charge. Who's the most responsible?
To be honest, we can leave Zoe in charge. She can just run the interview and take over from here.
Oh yeah, good point.
I reckon that's fine.
Dreamlight wants to be in charge? Alright, Dreamlight, you're in charge. You seem responsible.
Alright, Zoe, you're in charge. Fuck, he's that.
What was it Shifu told me? Nothing in the world is as yielding as water. But in its ebb and flow... I honestly forget the rest. So, I'll just go with the flow. Booyah! Making a splash. Always good to hydrate. Much better. Easy. Oh, check me out. Bye. Ultimate's ready. You're protected. Go make a splash. Hope you brought a change of clothes. Guess my training's paying off. Let's keep it going. Wouldn't want to be ya. You just witnessed my most famous party trick.
Hello. Did they do the interview? Was there an interview? Did I miss it? The hell is this? There's no way this isn't a copyrighted song right now. Like, I know this is like AI slop, but like... Like, I can just taste the copyright strike just listening to this. If I get copyright strike, I'm smacking my head on the desk. Are you okay? No. Trevor! Let's see. Can you put on some mango funk, please? Frozen? What's this guy mean, Frozen? My OBS clearly says no dropped frames. How are you, Hunter? I'm doing alright, Nico. First time Gaga, yeah. Feels that way. Couple of dimmies, a potato cake, some burgers that have been placed into the bag sideways so they make a mess. An absolutely repulsive eating disorder coated meal.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Would you like to be in charge?
Me? Yeah.
I think it's time to roll up some marbles for the first time tonight, everybody.
Oh.
While Xavier carries and I hide.
Yeah. Thank you, Dreamlight, for carrying.
Big up, Streamlight. That's it. Yes, let's.
I see we're talking about Jesus in YouTube chat. I thought he turned the fish into more fish. No, it was a bread to fish situation.
Was it fish to fish? Is that what he did?
Yeah, well, it was. He took.
It
It was like one to many. He took. Was it? Wait, Steggy Weggy has the Bible facts for us. 5 loaves and 2 fish, and he fed 5,000 people with it.
What? Run up on me again.
So, 5 loaves of bread, right? 2 fish.
Yeah.
5,000 people we served.
Oh, so there was bread and fish. He
There
just
was
didn't do any conversions.
No, I mean, I guess technically.
Did
I
he
don't know
turn
if
water to wine?
Yeah, water to wine. That's like a classic.
So,
yeah, water to wine, no problem.
He did conversions, and he multiplied food.
Yeah, I mean, it's always possible.
I mean,
he turned the 5 loaves.
He turned the bread into. Yeah, 5 loaves into 5,000 pieces of fish, and then he turned some of the fish into bread.
Into 5,000 pieces of bread.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah, I don't know. We got to invest in whatever he was using.
Give you a cocky answer or full of ego, but honestly, VP is very good right now. And like you said, you can't really underestimate them. And I was very surprised that Katsuya 3-0'd them, but I guess Katsuya just looks like on another level right now. But yeah, I mean, VP is very, very good. So I think it's going to be a very good game.
He didn't do bread to fish alchemy. You can't prove that, Arax.
Where is Gig when you need him? Where is Gig when you need him? Pinning across the gap in Lijiang Tower.
Marble Shill? I don't even have an affiliate code, Drew. I just do this for the love of the game.
Do you think if we started... Because we do a lot of Bible talk, really. Do you think we could get like a Bible affiliate code?
I mean... Oh my god, they're showing the replay where Jaywu lagged out a week ago. Like, come on.
Use code Jesus at OWTV for 25% off. That's right. Get the Christian Mingle sponsor. Wait, what's Christian Mingle? Because it sounds like a dating site or a dating app for Christian singles to mingle. It is.
I have to commend you. for your deductive capacities. Exactly.
I mean, I'm as we learned earlier in the Q&A, the Uncoachable Q&A that will be coming to a Patreon near you soon, I'm really a man of the world, you know? Just a guy who's in the know about all the important things. All right, rosters on our screen. Are you still eating, Max? Do you want me to talk us through the lack of Kev?
I want you to talk me through all of it, Xavier.
So, one thing to note is Shockwave and Ice in the lineup, right? So expect a shift back to hit scan here. But no Kev is pretty surprising. And the explanation might surprise you as well. The plan was for Kev and Shockwave to play. But unfortunately, Smash made an oopsie and submitted Jaywoo on the roster instead of Kevster. So then VP asks, oh, it was meant to be Kev-like. Could we just put Kevin instead? And TM came back with a resounding no lol. So Jaywoo is unexpectedly going to try and get VP through this first map.
Let's pray for Jaywoo.
I mean, to be fair, as far as people to accidentally be in the lineup, Jaywoo's not bad. Right?
Wait, you can rewind streams now? Yeah. If you are subscribed, or if you have Twitch Turbo, you can rewind streams. So what if VP just roll through? Well, then they sub Kevin back in and they lose the next.
Was Psycho in? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Psycho was in. To go back to the TM roster. Wait, have they done the TM roster? Maybe it was a while ago now.
Yubi's not playing at all. Yubi's literally, instead
Psycho.
of watching the match, he's co-streaming the match on Kick.
Oh, you're making a pretty penny.
Hmm. Yeah, the Saudis make a fucking killing on Kick.
Yeah, I got told they would. Did you get a message as well saying, yeah, you should stream on Kick, mate?
Yeah, Majid told me that I should appeal to all the Saudi fans by streaming on the platform where all the Saudis give the other Saudis money. But for some reason, I didn't see the appeal to that.
You think you might not be as much of a beneficiary?
I just think that, you know, as somebody that isn't Saudi and doesn't stream in Arabic to the Saudi community, I'm probably not going to get a lot of money out of the Saudi community.
Yeah, I can say it's not without logic. Yeah. And yes, where I've lost the question now. Yes, Coral. For the major, we'll have our first ones, or in terms of interviews with Korean and Chinese players. Aren't VP all in a team house? Just have Kev play on Jaywoo's account? That's an illegal maneuver.
They should literally do that.
I mean, it's not like Overwatch League, you know, where they would make us set up cameras in the team house to check everything is right. They could just do it.
The problem is there's an admin invoice.
There's a what, sorry?
There's an admin invoice. You have to play in the OWCS Discord.
You would just have Kev not, or just have Jaywoo have the mic.
Half of the reason.
To have Kevin is for his calls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably a fair point, right? Like, the problem here isn't necessarily that Jaywoo can't play.
Live.
I'm pressing live as well. The problem isn't...
Because
I can't see any numbers, yeah.
Yeah, neither. But when they come...
Okay, 7,
oh, God.
6, 5,
it just works. It
4,
just works. No.
Don't worry, mate, don't worry. Not when we're so close to the day of the Lord. It's...
Hunter, where are you? I'm hiding from you while I eat.
The biggest loss here is not that Jaywoo can't play a lot of the heroes that Kev can play. You know, we're expecting to see a lot of Traces still out of him here. Maybe the Reaper actually might be one where you don't fancy Jaywoo on, to be fair, depending on what he sticks out of spawn here. But the loss is Kev's impact in terms of influencing the game through leadership and in-game planning as well. And that's going to be the big loss here. So as much as they lost to Alcacia last week, 3-0 as pro, I think a lot of people still have them as favourites for this one. And it will be a stick onto the Reaper for Jaywoo as well. A hero we struggled on against OWCS last week. It's going to be Sim out the gates for Twisted Minds as well. Sim and Cass obviously go together very well. They're going to TP into the little dojo opposite point. Point doesn't unlock for another 12 seconds, so they've got plenty of time to try and soften them up. A TP towards point. Psycho's going to flip them all over there now. Little boot from Fixer, but he has been repelled. Now, just trying to play a little bit of distance. One bubble out from Ice already. Ice obviously coming into play. A lot of the Zarya here as well. Now we saw Vesta on. Another TP from Psycho, but this one is a flip. They force the Wraith out. Defensive bubble from KSA, or from Ice, sorry, right as well. Very much for back foot now. They're really low on HP, VP. Front line all low. Shockwave needs healing. Jaywoo needs healing. Ice needs healing. No kills for Twisted Minds, but they have got the flip, and now Psycho TP's in for the killer blow, takes down Shockwave, and now in control of point. They can clean this one up at their leisure. Just need to make sure no one gets trade. Quartz will take Fixer's head off, and that will be a convincing first fight for Twisted Minds.
Don't throw it at me, I'm still eating.
Not throwing. Keeping it safely in my hands. Late kills as well. Bubbling spawn, not enough to save him. Astro's going to be getting those kills as well. Glad I put Astro in my fantasy roster. Need a TM sweep would actually be big for my fantasy, so I'm praying. Gala's got the Kitsune Rush here, as does Simple. Slightly quicker beat for Astro in all of this, and Ice is very close to that grab, actually. The grab can be the big difference maker here in these big support ult trades. Not a lot of good tools for it, really, outside of, you know, a bit of an eat from KSA. Wraith has been forced from Jaywoo already. They're going to swing around the corner. Kitsune Rush trade comes in. High noon from Quartz in all of this. Keep your eyes on the TP. Bubble up just in time, and Ice takes down Quartz. Now the beat trade is going to come in afterwards. Simwall is there, but Grav comes out. They're all in it as well. Jaywoo's looking for the cleanup, but Grav is big. Ice is going to do that, and it's all going to be coming up Virtus.pro in this big ult trade. Still eating, still eating, still eating. Not throwing. Quartz over to the Bastion. Oh.
I just finished my bite with him. We're back.
Ah, you
Quartz over to the Bastion now for the retake. Huge ult expenditure from Twisted Minds to lose that one in the end. Quartz going down during the high noon. No Suzu, no beat drop. A little bit slow to the punch, Daniel. And now Virtus.pro, a real opportunity to get back into this one. They've got double DPS ultimate, and Twisted don't have an ult to match at all. Oh, massive shot comes out early on to Psycho, and you can already see Twisted Minds. They're just going to kite this one out instantly. They take the TP. Fixer gets booped off the map by Nerdy. Ew.
Not enough to stay in the fight, though, so Twisted Minds are going to reset nonetheless. Shockwave, full rail in hand, looking for an early opportunity here. Keeping hold of it for the crossbow. Just wants to bully him. It's a TP straight onto point, though. Now the rail goes out. Shockwave is low, catches a little bit of that. Bastion form is out. Jaywoo has this Blossom afterwards if Ice has the bubble. There's the TP. There's the Blossom. Takes care of Psycho. Gets round the corner, but dies anyway. 1-for-1 trade out of that. Kitsune Rush available for Gala quicker now if they want to keep pushing, but already KSA's on the back foot. A high energy Zarya from Ice, forcing him all the way back. Trying to swing back in now. Ice has gone coast, actually. Yeah, Quartz is going to get 2 off this Kitsune Rush, and all of a sudden team are right back in it. Shockwave with a trade, but Quartz is cleaning up.
Oh, spewing about that trade, but Quartz is absolutely dominating right now on the Bastion, doing so much damage. KSA pushes deep, finds the kill on Shockwave, and Twisted Minds, they're right back in this one. Grab for Iceland. That is the difference maker in this next turn. Needs to find value with that, but Quartz, he can counter with the configuration artillery. You can see VP posturing for a TP. Quartz trying to mark that rotation. Everybody TPs inside. Funny Astro, he threatens a boot and runs away. Now out comes the artillery configuration. 1 bomb, waiting for the next 2. Everybody hammed up on the corner here. That should just be a Suzu with a couple of bubbles to clear that. But Twisted Minds, they've got nothing left until they have the symbol. But Psycho's found Jaywoo in the neutral.
Ice is going to drop the grab. He's got a lot of people in there, but he's been forced away from it. Gala finds 1. KSA is awfully low. No self-destruct. We're into overtime now. D-Mech onto KSA. Psycho has the symbol if they want to play for the clutch. Vixer's going to beat, actually, as that symbol comes out, takes care of the baby. Now comes back to point. They need to deal with this high charge sim. Psycho is just beaming him right now. Psycho's taken down Ice Gnome as well. Vixer's trying to do it all. Forces for TP out. Needs another touch. But Jaywoo and Gala, they are back. Scrapping it out. Another sim TP for the Duke. Psycho is still fighting this one away. Going to get involved on point. Funny Astro is so low, so close to the beat, but Psycho still has the beam. Suzu comes through. They need to kill this sim. Fixer finally gets it. They're forcing him all the way back. VP now back on Doomfist in the form of Ice, and I think they've done enough to get the flip now.
Oh, they've done it, but Twisted Minds have a mean bank for the retake, Xavier. Still no Simwall for Jaywu. A beat push could be absolutely deadly to Virtus.pro. The only advantage for them is that they have a very slippery comp now. Ice over to the Doomfist, no longer beat pushable like he was on Zarya. Maybe there's no good target for Twisted Minds to actually push, and you can see they're taking a slow rotation through the white room early on. Simple's already TP'd. Ice goes for a ping pong turn. Quick slam in the choke. Overclock is out. Beat in response. TP on. Quartz drops the form timing. Ice is low. Might just go down in the neutral. Wow. Down goes Shockwave. Down goes Jaywu. 3 kills. Make that 4 for Twisted Minds, and little celebration bomb from... I said make that 4. There was no 4th kill. We're still actually only at 3.
I'm waiting for them to make it 4. They'll make it 4 in a second.
Make it 4!
There we go. It's 4. It's 4. It's 4. And it's 5! Who would have guessed? Ice is back for one more touch, but this is going nowhere. And Twisted Minds should be able to take the first round from here. No more touches. Really back and forth affair there, but that double support up push at the end. Classic Twisted Minds, right? They knew they had that support ult advantage. Astro was in at free support for B early. Take the very aggressive Kitsune rush to keep fighting. And they just run over.
Please don't tell me you put Yubi on your roster, Thigby. Please.
Oh no.
Did you take the Crocs Gambit, Thigby? The Crocs Gambit has blown out. Like, Crocs got 3-0'd by Gen G today. He scored like 10 points for the whole day, and his hard match isn't until tomorrow. Like, it's so fucking over. The Crocs Gambit has never been more over. Yeah. But please tell me you didn't put Yubi on your roster, Thigby. Please, for the love of God. Like, for your mental health, tell me that you didn't put Yubi on your roster.
TP onto point, Sim Bastion for Twisted Minds here. Ice back over onto the Zarya. Spamming them out, Twisted Minds happy to play it slow. They want to bait Ice onto point, force out these bubbles. Ice is about to have his second bubble online now as well. So they can look for an opportunity maybe for Jaywu to do something aggressive. A TP onto point, just trying to clear a little bit of space, start forcing the objective as it comes out now. TP aggressively to flip the map. Vixer's trying to get back over. Pressure comes through, and Ice, both teams have flipped the map successfully now, but Bubbles and Wraith invested there. They're trying to peek through. Aggressive TP from Jaywu. Doesn't have Wraith for a few seconds. Will drop down. Big shot onto Psycho, but not enough. He's pushing for the Quartz kill. Really wants this one. The pocket's coming in, but Jaywu will finish it nonetheless. Pushing for more. Matrix comes through now. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but they've lost Ice. Tank advantage, but Jaywu finds a second. TP free into the back line now as well. And Jaywu might just be able to do it all here. No Kev, no problem. And Jaywu gets all the cleanup.
Yeah, in my opinion, I mean, we might as well keep Kevin out of the lineup if little Jaywu's going to play like this. Ice is back on the wheel now, only one and done on the Zarya before making the swap, and honestly, I feel like the wheel was well overdue. Versus the Bastion, it's so hard to play the Zarya. You're such a victim. Overclock very early from Shockwave, though. What the fuck is this? Feels like an easy kite for Twisted Minds, but they're actually being surrounded. Ice is first to fall, though. Oh, God.
Oh, Twisted Mind's going to come flooding back onto point now. TP there so they can force that objective early. They need a trade immediately, but there's nothing coming. So VP have to give up the space, and now they have to worry about trading late. Shockwave is very committed here. He's going to die. Kitsune rush from Gala. Simple will mirror it as well. They're trying to force the fight. Ice is back now. Jaywu's found Psycho, actually. So 4v4. Beat from Astro. Suzu to make sure it goes off. So they're really good Suzu from Simple there. Saved him from Ajaxen against the Blossom. Twisted Minds now. They counter out one ult for one. They back up to point, though they're a little bit low, but Simple finds Gala as they back up to point. Now Jaywu is stuck in, and another one for Simple here. Ice is swinging through. Fixer's investing. VP want to clutch.
Big heals.
Quartz is in big trouble, but the pocket is good. Shockwave's in main versus 2. And Twisted Minds, they've all stuck together in this chaos, and it's looking great for them now.
VP are absolutely crumbling under the pressure right now. Constant ults from a deficit. 4 vs 5 Kitsune rush for Gala. 3 vs 5 beat drop for Fixer. And now Icenem absolutely drunk, rolling around in Twisted Minds' spawn. Gonna see a rocket jump from Quartus, getting ready to engage once more. In the back of the point is Shockwave, though. He's under pressure. Quartz drops the configuration artillery. He's looking for damage. He's actually gonna go down to the minefield. He cannot control his character to avoid it. Boop comes out on the coast from Ice. No kills converted there. KSA will fall, so that's 2 for VP here. But Twisted, they come back in with an ult advantage. Just one fight. And they've already gotten over 85%. It's gonna be last fight by the time... Jeez.
Yeah, it's only one retake, and it's a double support ult advantage on the horizon for Twisted Minds as well. They need to hit him early. I mean, they tried on that first one where they went for overclocking spawn, but that was too early. But they need to catch him on the rotation. Need to try interrupt these TPs if they can. Twisted Minds want to come top. They are pushing into an overclock now, so Twisted Minds might just slow it down for a second, make sure they get this Kitsune rush before they really commit. But look how far back VP are. They're trying to bait him in. Ice is coming from behind.
Oh, flanking overclock from Shockwave, but he's just in the lion's den. 2-for-1 trades though. Shockwave, he gets good damage in. The engagement is aggressive from VP, and they've traded 3-for-1. Funny Astro trying to get out. Where is Daniel? Are you padding points right now, Dan? Where are you?
You better be living, Dan. You better be living.
I think he lived.
Good. I'm happy then.
Right, next turn, beat rush for Twisted. But Virtus.pro, I mean, this has really bought them a second lease on life. They're about to have their own beat, their own rush. Aggressive fight from VP. Perhaps they don't realize that, you know, they can just slow play it. And now, while they've tried to fight forward, have they just given a free flip?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All out of position. You need to be so careful with that TP timing here because the point force is so good. Now the Kitsune Rush trade comes out. Beat over the top from Astro. Fixer has one to mirror it though. Catches everyone. They push back. Psycho has died during that as well. Fixer's pushing forward looking for more. Ice has dislodged a lot of them as KSA leaps onto point to keep it contested. Shockwave is low in main. TP aggressively from Jwoo. Quartz half HP. They really want this. Mines come out now to force it. KSA is well and truly... I was going to say he's well and truly trapped on the point. He's not trapped at all. He slipped right out of there. So that is minefield for the flip for Virtus.pro, but a chance to come back in. All eyes on Jwoo's Blossom here.
Flam out in main. Quartz get in the pocket. Full Matrix. Suzu still available. Spin from Jwoo, but he goes down to the high noon. The Suzu's late from Gala. Funny Astro is traded, but again Twisted Mind to flip the point. They're so flippy. Now Quartz back of main, being booped around by Ice. Oh, big slam, big overshield, might even survive. Lives to tell the tale. Fix a wall riding in the back. Quartz TP's behind, hits the flash, hits the shot, of course. Who else but Quartus? Now you can see KSA's got a bomb on the point. Simple is miles ahead on the rush. Quartus, he doesn't get the pocket he needs. It goes down to Jwoo. 4 versus 4. Rushes out. Symbol on the objective. And there's a huge ask for Virtus.pro right now. Ice rolling back and forth, desperately trying to contest, desperately looking for anything to shoot. But the Symbol will zone him out. And Twisted Minds will take the map 2-0. Can we get a roster substitution going?
Yeah, I think. I mean, it was a competitive 2 rounds there. Saw some good things. It was really that Blossom play, you know? Like, Quartz had dropped for high noon. It was so far away, and I think it was a real option. Obviously, you always know there's going to be TP shenanigans whenever Twisted Minds use the high noon in those situations. But it felt like they had the opportunity just to slow it down, you know? Force the high noon out, take them back to point. Then maybe as they come forward or as they look for their next TP timing, can we then find a connection for Jwoo in all of that? Obviously, it's difficult for him, right? He's playing Reaper into a Diva with a ball. So Jwoo can get the Suzu, but KSA has the Matrix just to keep track of that as well as simple Suzu and a TP away and everything like that. So it's not a great start for Virtus.pro, but have to put the caveat in that there's an unexpected lack of Kev. Time to eat some pasta. A little mac and cheese check if anyone's interested. It's not technically macaroni, so that is fake news. Do you want some numbers as well? Numbers? That's right, Scooby.
I'm still here, Awakey. I'm eating and there's no free mukbangs. Give me some numbers.
All right, it is top of the board, 10.5 for Simple. I know a lot of people, Simple, Astro, who do they pick? I went Astro.
No way Quartz isn't up top.
Quartz has got 10, Astro's got 8, 8.5 for KSA, 4 for Psycho only, so not feeling great about that one. The nature of Sim is often quite low scoring in these. On the VP side, Fixer is the big winner on 9.5, Gala with 8. Generally in these closer series, the supports do come out on top.
No way.
No way?
No way Simple has outscored Astro that much. Look at Daniel.
16k healing for Simple. Did you go Astro as well?
Mm-hmm.
Are you Astro Psycho, or are we just in this together?
Astro Quartz, man.
Ooh, okay.
I was worried. I was really worried that that Yubi was going to play because I was seeing Sim so much, so it was like, fuck it. I'll just take Quartz, I can afford him. Like, he scored better than Psycho as well.
Thank you, Tig. Thank you, Tig Bitty, for the first time message where it feels like you might have fallen asleep on your keyboard. And thank you, Fiveful, for gifting that message. Gifting Tig a sub. Hopefully that'll wake him up.
Don't mistake me for Jake. I'm more than 5'5".
And you've quite clearly not had a nose job.
Also that. Yeah, I'm the one on the right, pandering to Blizzard by wearing a Warcraft Frozen Throne t-shirt. Please don't Jacobify me. I want to have a soul.
No, Jacob, you cannot cheat to give yourself more points in fantasy.
Why not?
That's an illegal maneuver.
Oh, okay.
Not to be a stickler for the rules, but I feel like one person shouldn't be able to inflate their own score.
Hunter, what's your Ozempic dosage? I actually don't need semaglutide to stay this incredibly skinny. Can I see your side delts, Hunter? No.
Nobody can.
Kaz Bunny says drops. Can somebody please inform Kaz Bunny of the drops? Please. Bellow Fitty. Would you believe, Kaz Bunny, you get the OWCS drops and the main category drops right here. Don't lie to them, Ashley69. Don't you dare lie to them. If you get in the way of a single viewer AFKing here for drops, I will strike you down, Ashley69. No amount of marbles rolling will save you. If you deceive people about the drops, Ashley69, you're on thin ice, okay? Thin ice.
Thank you, Big Borg, for the 6 months.
You can't play your way out of this. You can't play your way out of this situation.
Soap is the answer, Big Borg.
I need to start doing those like flat Emon coded titles where it's like, it's just shameless. It's like AFK here for your drops. Cozy AFK drops. Long stream AFK here drops. I mean, I should just do it, right? Like, I should just say AFK here.
Who's stopping you?
And I should say long stream. Nobody. Cute AFK drops. I mean, I should probably drop the cute gimmick at some point too, right?
You've been cute for a while.
I mean, I've been cute for years, but I haven't been disclosing it for any more than a week.
You've been keeping that very deep under wraps. He's slowly morphing into flats.
You see what I'm eating right now?
Always bulking, never sulking.
I am quite literally always sulking. I'm such a sook. Bastion ban from VP. Zarya ban in response. I think one of VP's best comps, if not their best in this meta, is the Zarya comp. So I think this is actually the strongest ban here for Virtus.pro.
Yeah, no, I think it's a really good counter ban by TM.
It means that VP, you know, they might have to play 0-2.
Yeah, it's a classic case where by banning the Bastion, VP, unless, you know, TM probably knew anyway, but very much show their hand that they want to play the Zarya. So the counter ban comes out, and instead here we're probably more likely to see, I presume Ice is still in, and we're just going to see some Hazard, maybe Ball at certain points as well here. A chance for KSA probably just to remain on the Diva for the most part as well. I assume KSA will play all games due to TVNT playing ranked 30 minutes ago. Yeah, Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe assumption.
That's on glass. If we could get a Let's on Glass going, I'd appreciate that. I'm like 2 to 3 bites away, plus a hand wash because this has been a mess.
He's got greasy fingers.
Ready for battle.
I think I finished my dinner as well, so we've set that one up pretty nicely. All right, so
Can you give me some numbers?
yeah, 34, 33.
Just works. Thank
32.
fucking God for that, because I literally couldn't touch my
Don't touch that keyboard, mate. You need to, yeah. All right, so Kevsa is back in. This obviously is from roster, and actually Virtus.pro intended to run in the first map as well. So now in this one will be more of a test of what it actually looks like when VP have comp and the roster they've been scrimming and practicing a lot with as well. And it is going to be Twisted Mind starting on the defense first. No signs of hog, no shenanigans like that. No sim as well. If you watch the interview on OWTV with Psycho, he talks a lot about why they quite commonly run Tracer on defense. And it's mainly because it's a nicer all-round pick than the sim, harder to counter out. Worth noting here that Fixer actually is going to go for Brig after they've seen that KSA goes on D.Va as well. So, a better matchup into the D.Va for sure, but we'll lose out on a lot of the power of Wu Yang in terms of this early fight poke and that very powerful ultimate. But Fixer, one of the best Brigs in EMEA, will be rotating round to get here with Kev as they try and get Kev through one of the sides here. Pack onto Kev to try and go through the left-hand side. Shockwave has swung out the right-hand side. Bolt onto Simple forces him a little bit back. And VP are slowly but surely taking the map, as they love to do.
They're slowly creeping it through, but got to be careful. Iceland has taken a beating, actually has to slash back, concedes quite a lot of space. Fixer has fallen in neutral as well. What a disaster pick there. And Twisted Minds, I mean, I quite like Virtus.pro's comp here, getting the Kiri Brink going, so your backline is more survivable against the D.Va, but just hasn't worked out. Fixer still winds up being the first pick, and Ice not able to maintain that side, being bullied back by Psycho. You can see he's 30% ahead on the pulse bomb now.
Yeah, big advantage for him now as KSA is going to get a little bit of this early farm. Daniel will back up towards the point. There is a Tracer behind him as Astro goes to poke that one out. He's down to half HP. Ice has got through in his right-hand side now, and the Twisted Minds backline is going to flip all the way to the other side of the map. So the chase just forced for Suzu, but now Ice is very committed. Little wall to stand on now, but Ice needs a lot of help here. Now trying to push around, looking for another slash. Gets a bit of damage on that one. KSA is low, and actually Astro is gone as a result of that one. Boops him all the way. Now all of a sudden a huge opening for VP. A second pick will surely secure in his first point. They have to keep track of Quartz, who is behind, but they can deal with that. They deal with all the threats, and Ice finds him the opening.
Huge.
One of those long boots.
Yeah. Oh, listening?
We're happy fighting on point, I think. We have stronger comp. So, like, stronger.
Yeah, but don't give him space.
Yeah, I'm holding top, but I'm gonna like be one time, so.
You know what? Let's go to jump out, and that's it.
Yeah.
They will come point. I can action on point.
Cheers under me, and here.
Also for the point. So, right?
I'm jumping up again.
I play under in the bomb lily. I play lily.
Hold support, just play for card. Play for card. That's fine.
Maybe one back? I think one back.
Yeah, I'm hiding below. They're gonna come to me. If they come to me,
I can leave. If they go only on you. If they only on you, I can leave.
Leave on me.
Only Diva?
Curious, keep come. We can fight.
There's also.
Cheers one, money, gala. Cheers out.
Diva one.
Switch one.
No. Diva.
Can you carry me, man? Walking me?
Kevin?
Okay, yeah.
Thanks,
Oh,
Kev.
no way.
Diva someone castle.
Kill.
I'm chasing.
We have split on better drive.
Alright, out of the listening there. Kev proves to be the difference maker, and that was a 2-for-1 trade, so Twisted Minds with a slight ult advantage here. All going to be eyes on that Tidal Blast, probably going the way of Psycho.
Oh,
What's KSA
flank behind from Twisted Minds actually, but the rally comes out, completely counters the Tidal Blast. Kevster hits the stick. Quartus has ripped the clock from the back high ground, but he's found nothing at all. Only 85 HP left now, and you can see Virtus.pro, I mean, they've fully flipped the map. They're actually going to retake top yet again. Kevin blinking deep, trying to chase out Simple, will fail, but KSA will lose his suit. Virtus.pro resetting up top once again, trying to take advantage of this space, but no push during this time.
Yeah, they're not on the cart. They're really focusing these kills right now, but Psycho's got to the mini. This is going to waste a lot of Kev's time. He's actually got Astro with him as well, helping him out here. And VP don't get any of the cleanup kills they were hoping for. Missed opportunity, and now the fight is going to pivot back towards point. There's a Tracer behind. Gala's going to have to keep his eyes on Shockwave to make sure he helps him out. Psycho makes his move now off screen. Slash in, forces for Suzu. Aggressive swing from Shockwave as well. They've actually pivoted all the way around. Fixer's low in the corner. Suzu just to save them all in the time, but they are so low in here. But it's Quartz who falls first behind. Pulse bomb in the room from Psycho finds one. They need more though. Ice has killed everyone on point. Kitsune rush from Gala to finish the job. And yeah, they've got the cap.
Twisted Minds are having a real rough one here, and you can see they've made some interesting swaps at the third point. Quartz over to Freya for third. It's such a low ground centric point. I would have thought that Freya would be quite awkward here when you can't really updraft into any sort of skybox. And KSA over to the Malga. We haven't seen a lot of Malga play recently, but Malga's always historically on the insular points quite good. Into, oh my god, the size of this guy's feet. He's actually instantly downpoured and dead, so well played maybe.
His feet couldn't get him out of that one, and that's going to be an easy cleanup. Kitsune rush. They did rally, downpour, pulse, everything for that Virtus.pro. So we're a little bit low on ults, and Astro has the Tidal Blast coming back, but they need to nail this retake. Eyes on when this Tidal Blast goes. Previous one onto KSA, but Psycho a prime target as well. Astro has that ult ready to go. Simple's had to Suzu as well. Simple's just dead to Kevster as well. Astro's going to throw it out onto KSA, but KSA, he needs big feet right now. Nothing on the stun here. KSA is just low on point. 1 HP, running around in circles. He'll get taken down. Bolo's going to come out as well. Doesn't find anything. But VP, significant advantage. They just need to clear Psycho. Psycho's found a trade. Quartz has found a trade. But Twisted Minds DPS, they're making the difference right now. Kev is still behind, half HP, fighting Astro, but he's been forced back. Kev has to go all the way out, and Twisted Minds hold.
What an absolute miracle clutch from Twisted Minds. Virtus.pro had Twisted dead to rights. Fixer scrapping it out on the car, goes down. No Suzu from Gala. Shockwave traded out as well. Twisted Minds had no tank. They were boxed into a corner. They had no damn hope. Now, they've got a bowler. They're about to have a pulse, and then double support ult is just around the corner as well. Psycho, he's just creeping in on the side, but Kev is hot on his heels. Health pack stolen, recall forced, and that's going to be Virtus.pro taking their time with this one now. Kitsune rush available, so forget taking their time. Actually, deep swing for Icenon. Hasn't connected a kill. Will be pulse bomb, but he can just block through a lot of that damage. Simple's down as well. Funny Astro, 95% on the blast. He's traded Gala, but they need more. And Funny Astro, he goes down before he gets the blast. Rally on point for Fixer and Virtus.pro. They push it over the line with more than a minute to spare. A much more convincing showing with Swedish dip in the lineup.
Yeah, it's a great show in there from Virtus.pro in the end. Obviously, could have been faster if they nailed that previous attempt, but obviously, you know, if you keep getting attempts to clearly win the fight, you're probably doing a certain amount right. And this is a much better look for Virtus.pro so far. And in that final fight, just had all the ultimates quicker, right? They didn't quite have them in time. And 18-1 from Ice as well. Imagine, you know my gambit to get out of a Crocs hole? It involved going to Ice. What a swing that could have been for me.
Oh my god, like, I didn't even know that Ice played over Vaz.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't know if TM knew, but like, yeah, I
Ice
think
is like 19, right?
He's 21.
Oh.
But he's like, he's way more, if he's in all the time, yeah, if he's in all the time, he's actually like a steal, you know? But that's the problem with Ice and Vess. But I think this is like a real Ice in all the time.
I understand homosexual. After last week's Eichenwald offense, it makes sense that he would still be in the ball to this day. I got you, Awakey.
Right, Hazard on the defense, Sim on the defense as well, Shockwave on that one as well. So Twisted Minds are going to have a little look to see what they see. Interesting decision from Shockwave to start on the Symmetric here as well for his first point.
Those are only the Asian codes, I think. Awakey. North America, you have to find them on FaceIt. Alright.
But they're on the sheet.
Oh, they're on the shade as well? Okay.
Yeah, they're mislabeled.
Psycho, TP'd immediately. Massive wave from Fixer. Does 25% ult charge worth of damage. And Quartus picked early by Kevin. Isolated in the wings and taken for a ride. So, all of those points that Twisted Minds were able to secure me on map 1, they're going up the piss for map 2 now that Kevin's back in. Good God.
Yeah. Astro will get his 1. We'll take what we can get at this rate. And that's going to be a quick first hold there for Virtus.pro as a result. Kev should be back in time, though. No problem. Slightly quicker support hold charge for Virtus.pro during all of this as well. So difficult for Twisted Minds. But Twisted Minds might actually just be better. Just maybe trying to go quickly. Take the fight before any ults really come online. You can see already the swing round the corner. Defensive wall up from Ice. Now the stomp comes in from KSA. Looking for it. Slash onto the backline. Quartz has found an opening pick as well. Ice hasn't found enough value with that slash. And Twisted Minds starting to get their feet on point a little bit now. Try and force that one. Response onto Quartz sends him back down to the low ground, but he's got the pocket.
Quartz has the support pocket, and he's just swinging for another angle. Snare comes up, locking Iceman inside. Very fast cap here on Eichenwald first, and I mean, the touch is already crucial for Twisted. Kitsune Rush comes out from the back. Simple will fall. Big comes out from Funny Astro. Does not catch Quartz. KSA is just desperately trying to break the TP, but it's not looking good for Twisted here. They're stomping in circles, but there are no kills coming their way. Shockwave will clean up KSA. Psycho has already fallen, and at this stage, lads, like, you might as well play for stats.
Yeah, I should have done a full hold spread, I see. Going to be a 2-for-2 trade, but that was double support ult for Twisted Minds. And KSA, the Cage just charges so slowly in these matchups as well. He will get one before the end of the game, or the end of the attack, but barely. Now Kitsune Rush advantage for Virtus.pro. Great opportunity for them. Psycho nearly has the symbol to balance that one out, but they have to be wary of this downpour. Only for Suzu to counterplay that, as Kev is going to shoo Astro away from this high ground. And Twisted Minds, maybe wait for this symbol before they make their first move.
Oh, Kevin's looking for a target up top. He's witnessed the rotation beneath him, but he has missed the entire flip. Downpour comes out, catches Psycho though. Psycho, no pocket can save you from that one. Stomp from KSA, TP on from Simple, but he can't even play his sim wall. And Virtus.pro are picking Twisted Minds apart. Absolutely dominant fight there. Twisted flip over, but Psycho, he's going to concede defeat. Somebody call Yubi. Psycho's over to Tracer.
Kitsune Rush advantage for Simple, but still needs 30% for that. Fixer will have a Tidal Blast timing beforehand as well. We are slowly but surely approaching this cage, but there's only a minute left on the clock as KSA takes some initial space in this mini-room. Virtus.pro still in control of most of the map, though you can see Kev still looking for his opportunity. Nearly has a pulse bomb ready to go. Wall is out now. KSA will get topped up. Maybe a chance to go when they have this Kitsune Rush. Quartz going to take the high ground for a second, but now here comes the Tidal Blast. Disruptor shot out. Doesn't find the stun, actually. Pulse bomb either. Kev misses with both ultimates, and now a chance for Twisted Minds. They've got all the ults.
Oh, clock out from Quartz. Fixer will go down. Shockers as well. And Twisted Minds, they should be clutching this first point out. But 30 seconds with which to actually manage it, and you know, a long road ahead. We'll admit though, looking at ults, they might be due for some pretty substantial push here, because Virtus.pro, I mean, if they try and contest card, KSA can always throw. Oh my god, Astro. Jesus Christ, so sharp.
Hunted him down. He still got it. And yeah, Twisted Minds actually do that for just the clock in the end. So considering that was Pulse Bomb and Tidal Blast from Virtus.pro, that's a great fight for Twisted Minds. And just the sort of one they need, as they've lost a lot of their time on this first point. And as we move on to this next point, they're going to be sort of glued to the point for the most part. Maybe some TP high ground flips, but they're going to be rooted to the ground for a lot of it. It's Virtus.pro who will get the better engages. The wall forces Psycho wide for a little bit. He blinks through it this time. Going to force it through. Symbol out for Kitsune Rush. Psycho looking to get in behind, but can't find anything. Ice nearly has the downpour. Ice is going to jump in. Twisted Minds have more ults. Looking for a stomp. KSA doesn't find anything. The TP out from Ice, giving him these different engages, but Quartz has found a pick. 1-for-1 trade. KSA goes in. Doesn't get anything, and Twisted Minds don't invest anything there. They had for beat, they had for cage, but couldn't find an opening.
Yeah, bizarre that both Funny Astro and KSA opted not to use their ultimates there. It really was just a case of Virtus.pro dumping more ults into the fight, and Twisted Minds at no point were they trying to kite it out, right? KSA was trying to pin into the fight, into the wall, into the downpour. So really interesting there to see that Twisted Minds opted not to use anything. I suppose just a bit of a miscommunication there, a little bit of a misjudgment. Cage comes down on the objective now. Funny Astro throws himself into it, but an immediate TP out from Shockwave. A waste from KSA. A stomp goes wide, a beat out for Funny Astro. They will find Shockwave, but it's still 4v5, still winnable 4VP. Quartz is in the back, he's dropping bolts left, right, and center, but none of them lethal at the moment. Tidal Blast comes out, KSA is stunned, has the shout, Fixer will fall, and that should be enough for Twisted Minds to clutch this.
Yeah, Quartz got all the way around into that power position there, and even though the cage was outplayed, Twisted Minds had more ults to throw into it. The problem is now, though, they had to burn a lot of that back, but Kitsune Rush coming up is actually... Virtus.pro keep investing into a lot of these. We saw it on Lijiang Tower, or TM listening.
Jeez.
Flip to that side if they take top. Flip to that side if they take top.
My
Wait, I would
God.
be left side.
Right bottom left, Jay. Right bottom left
Urgency.
alone.
Yeah,
No,
go
no,
for it.
Has been.
No game sound.
We push Bane.
Push Bane.
Has no jump.
I'm on has. Still on has one.
Oh.
I need that 1 point in a second.
Chase one.
Come on, clear.
That
I
made
need
him
to live
yell
one,
a
I
bit.
need to live one.
Yeah, we have to fully live Psycho.
Yeah, can you live Psycho? We're in that spawn. They're gonna push us, okay? I'm gonna fight Team Astro, okay? Chase on me.
Yeah, you're gonna be 2v5 there. I can touch.
Yeah, I'm fighting with Astro. No, he's fine.
Oh my God.
Has on me.
He's
What
so
a
good.
lift from Astro.
Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah, I need to live one here.
And now he can tap. KSA can tap as well.
Have no ults.
Simple self-Suzu and found a kill.
I beat 10.
Beat for this, yeah.
I play ping pong. I can touch.
We are one.
Have no ult.
Need it.
Oh,
Oh, we're going to fade out partway through the
Punish
fight.
for the pulse.
Astro comes in with the beat. Kitsune Rush soon for Gala as they keep battling away. They need kills quickly. Twisted Minds, there is a recontest. Ice is back on point. Psycho and Astro die. Now the Kitsune Rush KSA is back, but it's too late. He can't get on point. And Virtus.pro
oh.
tie us up.
Outrageous kite and repush from Astro and Mady though, to live as long as they did, to like get a good touch.
Yeah.
Especially Astro, like surviving that is just nonsense, you know?
Like you heard
how has he
Psycho call
managed
it.
that?
Like KSA and Astro are like, we're gonna fight, and Psycho's like, you're 2v5 there, I can touch. No problem though. 2v5, we'll push through, we'll flip out, we'll live, we'll get the beat
I really
off.
thought they were gonna. I thought they were just gonna go further back, you know, like just go play like to third point, like deep into third point, and just hide. Because if they go chase them out, then they get a free flip on the point.
Yeah.
But KSA, I mean, you can hear KSA, you know, the lowest common denominator on the team. I can fight this. I can fight here. Like Astro's like, we need to live here. We need to live here. Medi.
What if we fight? What if
He's not a numbers guy, okay? He's not a numbers guy.
It'll all buff out.
2-5,
It'll all
like-
buff out, you know?
Yeah.
I have to say though, generally when you play Malga, the success often does stem to how many people you can get under your feet. And there it just felt like Virtus.pro had all the answers, right? Gala had the Suzu the number of times. There was TP outs of the cages. So none of the big conversions. I didn't really feel like we had any Malga value throughout that map.
Yeah. Very close to Astro and Simple. Maybe Astro got a little bit more points-wise, but I mean, for Quartz, I mean, I was a Quartz holder this map, and that's a bloodbath. He's 12 and 9 with 10k damage, you know? Like Astro has 8k damage, Quartz has 10.
Yeah, and these numbers, oh wait, they're still getting filled in as we speak. I'll give them a sec.
I mean, Ice is pumping. Like, Ice is absolutely pumping.
Fuck.
33 and 3 on that map.
That's nuts. That's nuts, actually.
Where does Funny Astro rank in the main supports world right now? Like top 5? Top 3 maybe?
Would it be Chio, Chirong, Astro? Who else deserves to be in there?
Skewed.
Skewed, yeah. Fixer, maybe? Admiral? Admiral's a good shout, actually.
Yeah. We're not putting Violet.
Kennex?
Vega.
I feel like...
Vega.
I don't think so.
I think it's so hard because the problem with Vega is that he just throws the game, and you simply can't win a tournament with a main support that throws the game. Like it doesn't matter how much good they do. Like if they throw the game,
I think
the same way that Violet's losing those map 7s. You know, like it's just the risk reward ratio. Yeah, Tree comes into the chat and says he's the best. Whatever, dude. Like whatever. Close the stream.
Might be biased. Yeah, I feel
Get
people.
behind me, Vega.
People are mentioning Kellex as well. I feel like one thing that where Kellex sort of falls down compared to a few of these others is the flexibility. Yeah, you know, like if we're talking purely Lucio, but I mean like, yeah, like where I feel like Astro's got that deeper pool in him, especially with the Juno and the Wu Yang. Look at pinned. What am I looking at?
Looking into this with the target emoji.
It's a Tommy clip.
Nobody's back in C-tones, mate. A Tomathan clip?
I would have a sex change just so Kevster can have my children is insane.
Huh.
Insane statement from you.
I get it though. It's Red Panda and Tomothan's chat saying they'll have a sex change just so they can have Kev's children.
Are the points 3 yet? What have we got?
Jacob, we're looking good. I think he's double checking them. But it's looking like it. Astro with 5, Simple with 3, Psycho and Quartz both goose egg. -1 for
0?
KSA. Yeah. Break even for both of them.
So map 1, Astro 8, Quartz 10, map 2, 0, 5.
Yeah, it's VP though, as you can imagine, a 15.5 map for Ice, 14.5 for Fixer, 12.5 for Kev and Gala, and an 8.5 for Shockwave. Yeah, one of the big things, and I think, you know, in terms of point scoring for Psycho, is the Sim obviously doesn't score as much. I mean, he played a decent amount of Tracer, but they also lost that map. Yeah, and this puts... Yeah, Ice is up to 21, Fix is up to 24. Fuck. I mean, you got to remember TM have another game, right? So...
Yeah, I mean, they're on the roster because they have a double.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't be too concerned about like one map point in a map loss where there's like, 2 maps remaining in the series. You know?
I think I'm in the same.
Gets hard shit on and goes negative.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you, where I'm not so worried about the TM points in this game or for this week. The problem is the future is the problem.
I don't think forward.
You only think backwards?
I live life ass backwards.
That explains a lot of things.
Yeah. Wu Yang ban for TM, which is terrible for my fantasy points, I think. I feel like I want the Astro Wu Yang, but I suppose the Fixer Wu Yang is simply better. And then the Sim ban from VP. So it's going to be an honest mirror. But think about this map. Harder to get the dives off, harder to pressure the backliners, especially on the first point. Second and third, there's more of a case for it. But this map, Widowmaker, Freya, like this can definitely be Quartz's playground. There's a reason that Twisted Minds take us to this map.
Yeah, maybe a little bit worried with the Sim ban as a result.
Mr. Sauvage. In OWCS, which comes first, roster or ban? Just take whatever they do in Saudi E-Leagues, do the opposite, and it's probably what's happening in this tournament.
It's roster first.
Can you be a pro gamer and have a girlfriend? Yes. But she will. She will need to be very supportive. Very supportive.
You've met my wife, Max. Like,
yeah.
You've heard the speeches at my wedding. Requirement, understanding.
Yeah. Very tolerant of being ignored. Yeah. Simban, they can sub in Yubi. Imagine Yubi sees the Simban and he thinks, alright, I'm ending my kick stream. I'm rolling out. I'm playing Sim for the rest of the series.
KSA's idling the Malga for now. Virtus.pro.
Yeah, that's alright.
Zarya, Tracer, Freya.
Simply got to be Cap from Little Mid. Like, it's just...
What do you think? He just takes for Zarya Mirror here? Or...
give us a Sigma. Give us a Sigma, matey. Like, that's what I want more than anything right now.
This'll be rolling over in that brazen ball. I wanted to play this.
Thank you for the prime. Thank you for the prime, Jaden. Welcome. Appreciate that.
Alright, Zarya for now. At least for a bubble. Imagine he's just going to walk it. Yeah, I feel like it should be harder for Quartz in theory. Quartz has the option to go back and swap, but seems very happy to stick it for now as we get just a bit of an early bubble trade. This first part of Junkertown, always a free push section for the attackers, so just farming up opportunities. The real fight will take at this corner. An early bubble for Psycho to blink in to get that recall, get a bit of energy, but all going to be about this first swing on the corner. Eyes on the hit scans and the space they can find.
Nearly found the opening pick onto Fixer there, getting aggressive, but that aggression has borne fruit. You can see Fix has gotten a lot of damage in early on, and KSA simply cannot step up to remain. Twisted Minds, they try swinging through the coast flank. Nobody for VP actually marks it, but they're going to double back. They're going to catch out Kevster, and now Quartz has that wide angle. They are going to swing, and they are going to push Virtus.pro. Look at this rotation, though. They're trying to flip behind. No such luck.
Yeah, Ice doesn't make it on the flips, and Aris is a huge opening. Defensive bubble onto Simple to make sure he will live. Psycho will regroup with the team. They can maybe play a recontest here if they want, but they're going to have to do it without the tank. Kevster's lining up for the touch now. He's going to blink on first. Used a lot of those blinks already. Gala's just going to die, and that's the pocket gone. This is just falling apart for VP. They'll come back and die on point here, get what they can, but that is a very decisive fight for TM.
Yeah, I mean, they've absolutely walked through this first point now, and VP, I mean, really struggling with the fast rotations back and forth for Twisted Minds. They try and out-rotate them, but they just get caught out. Now up top, Twisted, they've got great positions to keep the pressure up. Upshot here for Virtus.pro, not even close to an overclock. You can see rotating over through the far side, Virtus.pro. They might try and cut down to the payload. There they go. Vixer and Ice just dropping straight down to Cart. Vixer's in, a little bit of trouble. He's head to head with Psycho, but Psycho is just going to kill Fixer for that one. So maybe a little bit of an overzealous rotation here from VP. They've just thrown themselves right onto the low ground, right onto the payload, and they've given away the fight for free.
Yeah, Shockwave's doing a lot from this high ground, but they've just lost Ice in main, so they have to concede for space nonetheless. You can see Quartz already swinging aggressively, trying to find it. Shockwave baits out the shot and crosses back to his team successfully. But they need ults. Another blink in from Psycho, looking for an opportunity. And you can see KSA's taken the high ground. He wants to pin him in here. He is actually behind on grab, all things considered, from Ice. So there will be an ult swing, an opportunity for Ice if he can get that earlier grab in play.
I mean, if he can get it online is a big if indeed, because he has to play so far behind with no energy. Boulder comes from downtown, does not connect. Kitsune rush out from both Kirikos on the payload. Hard to pulse during this rush exchange, but Quartz has found Shockwave. Opening pick, Funny Astro drops the beat to counter the grab. Quartz is clocking from the high ground, and he's connecting onto everyone right now. Fixer will fall, Kevin as well, and it does look an awful lot like 5 minutes for third point, Xavier.
It's looking very much like that, doesn't it? Later grab for KSA there, and they get the pulse bomb connection with it as well. Later into the fight, so Bubbles, Suzu's not all available to deal with that. They convert it. Yeah, I think it's really on actually in this part of the map. But it looks like Ice is maybe going to double down, keep playing the Zarya. Shockwave's made the move over to the Sojourn as well in all of this. So just going to be a full-on mirror now as Twisted Minds start with the early high ground control.
I mean, Quartz is already up there on top. You can see Iceman stepping up through the edge of the map. But the recontest seems half decent for Virtus.pro. They are actually managing to take at least some atop, but Quartz hasn't been displaced. He's swinging for the angle. He misses the shot on Ice, and that means Ice is going to be able to maintain top, at least for a moment. Now KSA swinging back in, though. 100 energy and a dream. Bubbles traded, and he will be forced to the ground, but Quartz finds Shockwave. Opening pick, and the card has not stopped rolling for even 1 second left.
Aggressive swing from Quartz now. Ice trying to connect a few of these right clicks, but can't drop down here. Just constantly peppering away. Didn't see KSA behind him as well. Ice in big trouble. Gets one more bubble off, but no more bubbles for a long time. Getting pinned back. KSA is pushing for the kill. No escape for Ice. And just completely caught out now. They're looking for a trade or something on the low ground, but Quartz gets away. And it's all TM on this attack.
Yeah, I mean, this map is just Quartz's playground, really. They've not been able to catch him out even once. Everywhere he goes, he is able to dominate, and Kev can never get on top of him. KSA, fully talked on the payload. Rush comes out from Simple. Gala does not have the rush to match. Full focus fire onto Ice. Quartz will, of course, hit the shot, as is tradition. That's going to be a free cap with an absolutely monumental time bank. Shades of the Icon World attack for VP, but this time the roles have been thoroughly reversed.
Yeah, no stopping that cart at all, really. Quartz winning a lot of these important duels. The big ult fight goes their way, and it's just over before they know it. It feels like Ice isn't behind KSA necessarily in terms of raw numbers. Maybe we can get a confirmation of that now. Yeah, like not a mile behind in terms of raw damage, but it feels like Ice is just getting run over in these neutrals a lot. We saw that one from his point of view on the high ground there as well. Just didn't even notice KSA on him. It feels like in terms of actually playing the matchup, they're doing a much better job at exerting more pressure onto Ice, and it feels like Shockwave, Kev, they're not able to find a response here to put KSA under the same pressure. And choice now for Virtus.pro if they stick the course or if they change it.
Oh my, Twisted Minds. I mean, I feel like they're clearly not intending to change a thing, but just looking at what VP are hovering in spawn, they've seemingly got no intentions of doing so either. So VP just fully matching the comp for now, and I mean, I suppose they were able to see some semblance of success with this core of heroes on Icon World, so they've got this belief that they can do it here as well. But I mean, Quartz is just so incredibly unlocked on a big open map like this, where you cannot contest the hit scan, where KSA can actually play the Zarya and just just spamming bubbles on him if ever he is in trouble. So it's a, you know, despite the hit scan Tracer, Lucia, Kiri core being the same, there's just way more resources to pour into Quartz. Good Widow pick here from Shockwave though, I quite like this.
Yeah, going to rely on Psycho and maybe some of these bubbles to respond. I think he's just went in for the initial grapple. We'll swap it, presumably back over to Sojourn. Freya an option. Sojourn's going to be the choice. So, full mirror again, and a lot of our attention will turn towards this front line. You can see Ice has taken a bit of damage as well. Not a great amount of energy off that. KSA certainly has the energy advantage now, as well as that high ground. Bubbles onto Kev now, but doesn't look like it fed a lot of energy over, so big energy advantage for KSA now. Oh, Quartz!
Oh, gross. Just a 90-degree flick onto Kevster there, and now Quartz is beaming forward. The rest of Twisted Minds are soon to follow. You can see Gala so low. Will manage to get back into spawn. KD saved, but it's Fixer back in spawn. Gala, he's gone. He's completely gone. And now Twisted Minds, I mean, you can see the build in momentum. Like, I would love a listen in right now, you know? Like they're dominating. It's a bit of a quiet period in the map. There's no ultimates online yet. It would be nice to hear comms right this second.
I gave him a moment in case it was going to line up perfectly, but it did not.
You think Prod's going to like turn the listen on now, you know?
Halfway through this next fight, I reckon. KSA with a significant grab advantage here as the support odds were getting closer. Worth noting, Funny Astro actually, guess he's had no healing to do because he's behind on this beat charge. Now the swing comes through. Ice bubble just in time for that rail actually, and Quartz will be forced to D-peek. Behind is Kevster already, but Quartz wants to go forward. Ice is in big trouble. Kitsune Rush comes out. Ice can't get away from this one. He's going to fall. They do trade it for Psycho, but the Kitsune Rush for Suzu. They all walk forward, and now looking for some of these late kills as well. KSA trying to clean stuff up, but they do win that one off the back of a Kitsune Rush. Nothing invested for Virtus.pro.
Can we get some deaths for Simple going? I feel like he's healing way too much right now, and that's concerning, to say the least. Can we get a pre-fight pick onto Simple, please? And then Funny Astro lives, so does Quartz. Somehow, some way. Grab available for KSA now. He's holding the center high ground. He's going to get pocketed back up again by Simple. Funny Astro trying to fight the left-hand side a little bit. You can see the Speedster up on the water tower at the moment. Grab onto Ice. He's up on the high ground. There's an overclock from Quartz in the back. Nobody has killed Ice yet, but eventually Quartz will find the kill onto Gala. Psycho takes Ice as well. And 2 for 1 trade right now. I mean, Gala dropped the Kitsune Rush, but next turn should be good for VP, right? Grab, beat, clock, lots to deal.
Yeah, this should be the one that they can't mess up. They can overclock for a lot of space. As soon as Twisted Minds, they force a few of those bubbles. Maybe they force Astro's beat out as well. Then Ice can drop the grab as the finisher. Fix and get a later beat. Lots of good ways to start this one, Virtus.pro. Quartz is going to try and play left-hand side. Looking for an early pick, actually, as they don't have it. Overclock and grab come out right now in main. Shockwave is going to delete everyone in that. It's an easy grab conversion, but they're keen to die on point here, Twisted Minds. Looks like they're going to try and get a recontest out of this. Beat for the job as well.
I mean, full wipe there for VP, but lean on ults, so now Twisted Minds, they come back in. They're going to have double support ultimate, not just the beat, but Simple almost has the second Kitsune Rush, which is pissing me off. The fact that he almost has 2 Kitsune Rushes means that he is going to be farming points, and, you know, he was the competition. Beat off the top rope for Funny Astro, catches 5 members, Fixer with the better beat. Iceland trapped in the corner, Psycho up the back, Shockwave ducks the shoulder, avoids the railgun from Quartz, slides up onto the high ground as well. Simple, yes! That's for Simple, baby. Now, Quartz finds a kill, Shockers has fallen, and it's so winnable right now for Twisted Minds. In fact, they have just gone and won it.
Yeah, there's a few seconds.
So I cry.
Few seconds for a late touch. Ice is going to go on to ball as well, so they're not completely out of it, but this is going to be a difficult one. And Simple's got Kitsune Rush here to shoot everyone on point once they get there, and VP have no choice once they get to point but to stay and keep the overtime alive. They're trying to mark out this initial touch now. It's going to be Ice to get the first one. Shockwave swinging wide as well. Psycho does have an opportunity to get on Shockwave. Shockwave's going to pivot away from that. There is that Kitsune Rush now. Virtus.pro still need 28%. Ice is half HP. Might have to be Kev leaping on for this next touch now. He's going to take over. but they're trying to deal with these threats. Gala's found one, but they lose two. So Ice comes in with the slam right now. They're flooding forward onto the point. Gala's trying to find a dink. Ice is low. Quartz nearly has the overclock to finish the job. Ice has to get off it. I think Gala needs the next touch. Kev misses the pulse bomb. No one's got the next touch. They've been full held.
Let's look at this scoreboard. What's the damage? The damage, of course.
Simple.
How well did Simple do?
That one. That kill on the recall on first point as well was actually so satisfying too. Just watch the same map twice.
18 and 2. Right. 18 and... No. Simple's dog shit.
Okay.
I mean, he has insane healing stat, actually. He has insane healing stat on this map. Like, almost double Astro. Which is, I mean, what do you get? You get 1 point for 2k?
Well, yeah, well, half a point for 1,000.
Yeah, 1 point for 2k. Yikes. Fuck. Almost 3 points difference from Astro for that. And what's the elim to point ratio? 1 point
3 elims. Yeah.
Yeah. So Astro will have like a little more, unless there were deaths. I didn't count the deaths.
Yeah, I guess what's interesting is it feels like there's really nothing in it between the supports, you know? I feel like it's the Psycho Quartz. That might be the bigger swing factor. I'm being told the stats are up. So let's look at the numbers. It is going to be 9 points for Astro, 6.5 for Simple. Elimination gap. 11 points for KSA, 11.5 for Quartz. That was a 24-1 map for Quartz. Psycho with 6 points.
Astro Quartz with DVDs. Like, they're going to pull me out the Crocs hole, dude. Obviously, they won't pull me out the Crocs hole. Lots of people will have the Quartz Astro combo.
Yeah, the problem is, there are people probably not in the hole who have also just got the Twisted Minds double as well, which...
Yeah, I mean, lots of people do. I mean, I'm seeing people that somehow have Hawk and the Twisted Minds double, and they've just got like they've got like Choice One or something. Like someone that isn't even losing, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The people that got Vega Hawk early have just like essentially set themselves up to completely win because like the price difference now, like they're unattainable to have
so
all
hard
of
to
those
get
at once.
in until like
Yeah,
playoffs.
you literally can't get in until playoffs.
All right, I'm gonna grab a drink as Twisted Minds leading the series.
Ooh. Can I get a loan of 100,000 points? If only there was a loan mechanic. A points divided by deaths or something? I think one death is minus 1 point. I think that's the way it works, Raging Feral Hog. I think one death is minus 1 point. So you need to get 3 elims to... Yeah. You need to get 3 elims to counteract the death and go neutral. Assuming you did 0 damage for your 3 elims. I have Crocs, Checkmate, Quartz, Simple, Vega. It's not bad, Emmys, but it's not great either. That's pretty great, actually. Troglodyte. Is it worth taking the penalty to get Cuffer in next week with the GK double? You have to tell me what you're replacing, Steely. Like, it really depends on who you're replacing. What did Spylo do, Malarkey? What? Why is Spylo in the conversation? What did he do? Six, 7. You have the Sky Z backline. You have AIDS, Grisgold. Seriously, don't even bother getting tested. You have more AIDS than Matthew McConaughey in the Dallas Buyers Club. Winding up with that backline in this week, yeah, I'm sorry, but you are simply done for. It's a great movie, yeah. Why won't Malarkey explain himself? How can you even tell Sunshine Bread? Are you just guessing? Like, you can smell it? Hi, accused vagabond. What do you spend your money on? There's this big hole in the ground that I need to drill, Sunshine Bread.
This sounds like such a made-up script.
But it's not.
I know it's not.
You know it's not.
I need to drill this big hole in the ground, you see.
So have you seen There Will Be Blood, Sunshine Bread? You know that movie where the guy needs to drill really deep into the ground and he abandons his child and he abandons his boy and he drinks your milkshake? Like, that's basically me, but with water. And I need to drill really, really deep. And drilling really, really deep is really, really expensive. So basically all of the sub money goes to drinking my neighbor's milkshake by drilling really, really deep. So yeah, I need to drink your milkshake. And the only way to do it is with sub money, because eventually I'll be able to drill deep enough to put some water in some cows' troughs.
Literally, what is he talking about? This is all true. I know this maybe if you just joined the stream now, it sounds like just one of those nonsensical bits, but he actually needs to, what's the word, bore a hole?
Yeah, I need to deepen a pre-existing bore, although apparently I'm told that after having me pay an arborist, you know, a non-zero amount of money to clear trees to improve access for his truck to drill the hole, he has then proceeded to tell me, after I have already done the work that he told me to do, that he no longer wants to deepen the current bore and he would instead like to drill somewhere else. So I should just go fuck myself and pay for, you know, the arborist for no reason and then drill a new one instead of deepening the pre-existing. So just fuck.
For clarity, that is Tree the plant, not Tree the player for Team Liquid. Moving on to Esperanza now, and it is going to be Ball from Ice. I got a sneak peek at a VP scrim, and Ice was farming on this map on Ball, and VP need him to do the same here, because, oh boy, they're a map down on the verge of losing this series, and probably ultimately conceding that third place, or that second place rather, to Twisted Minds here. Twisted Minds onto the high ground initially, have control of that one, but Ice can set up from wherever he wants, really. You see him do a little bit of a drive-by there, just scouting where the information is. He's behind now. Quartz is going to turn on him. Takes a decent chunk of damage. He's going to get the shields out, but now he's on the back foot. Going to be a swing with this rail. No kill for Quartz as Ice looks for his next one. Freya swing. Big slam onto Astro. No! Suzu's not in time. Astro is dead. Ice will get traded for this one, though. So no tank. VP have to play for angles now. They have to empower their DPS. Bubble out from KSA down to half HP. Kev still wants to force the issue here onto him as well, but KSA is high charged, so Kev has to be careful. Blinking around, trying to hold, has to burn the recall now. Quartz has an angle, and they're just going to slow it down. Maybe VP. Ice is back already, so they can start fighting again, as is Astro.
Oh, you can tell Simple's got himself on his own fantasy roster, letting Astro die, no Suzu, just so that he can hog all of the heals, the greedy piggy. Now
Thank you, Hydra.
Blinking deep, looking for a target, finds nothing. Funny, Astro and Simple are both about half HP. Icedom's doing some damage in the back, but Kev obviously cannot get the pinch. Still Twisted Minds maintaining this high ground. Daniel once again under pressure on the mini, but Kevin has absolutely destroyed him. That's 2 deaths for Astro now. At least Simple said 2.
Slam now onto KSA. He's got one more bubble, but he's going to be a vulnerable target afterwards. Little drive through, and VP did lose 23 meters, but they'll be able to close that distance almost immediately. Worth noting, because of those deaths, Astro is still 30% off this beat, so VP will have a more powerful ult swing quicker as well. Already holding that high ground, Ice is positioned above them, looking for this early engage. Difficult area of the map now for Vazario to retake.
Yeah, now Ice has really good position to make everything oh so awkward on the retake. Just hovering above for the moment. But no timing has really presented itself. Bubble comes out from KSA, but Ice isn't even going to slam. He's actually going to roll through first. Now the slam comes out. Suzu's already been burned. Tidal Blast is out into Kevster. He's going for backline. He's stunned up Funny Astro and Simple. And it's another team wipe here for Virtus.pro. Quartz is going to go down late here as well. I can't imagine that he can slide to safety here versus the
There's a
wheel.
bolt.
Yeah, he's going to be bolted. He is going to go down. At least he got that railgun damage on Ice.
Cap for Virtus.pro now, and a great chance to snowball this one. That was a pretty efficient trade, actually, all things considered. Just 1 for 1. You can see Ice already has vision of where Psycho wants to roll out. He's looking for this slam minefield in tow as well. Forces for Suzu, forces defensive bubble. Now the pulse bomb over top, able to get away from that one. There's an overclock from Quartz. He's found Kevster, the beat from Astro as well. They've invested heavily here, Twisted Minds, but they've only got 1 kill out of it.
Oh,
Mines.
no more. Minefield comes out from Ice. A little bit of mine sweeper action as well. Slide in, but he's sliding into the mines, and Quartz, oh God, he gets so much pocket.
Yeah.
He gets the bubble
They
from
love it.
KSA, keeps him alive through this abs. Yeah, I mean, can you blame him?
KSA dies for it too.
Literally dies for it, yeah. But Quartz is alive, and close spawns are off, and Quartz might just be able to swing for some more here. You can see the Wu Yang trying to take top. Railgun goes wide. Kev is actually back on Quartz's case. They need to push these supports and actually kill them, otherwise they're going to be pinched. Kev finds Quartz. Astro finds the trade at least. Go you, good thing. Now Simple, let's see if you can take an L. I want this to go to 5.
Yeah, 5 wouldn't be too bad for the old point. Slam comes through onto Psycho, but he will be fine. No ults just yet for VP. Getting close to that Tidal Blast and Bowler, though. But Ice has to be so careful on these engages because KSA has that grab. Can just invest it onto the tank if he wants. Convert that kill. Deal with that threat. Gala now taking a little bit of this duel. All Twister's Mind's playing it quite slow. KSA needs a bit of healing here, actually. Another bolt comes through. Very low underneath. Really needs that help. Kitsune Rush comes through now. Swinging onto Shockwave, but the bowler's locked him up. KSA can't get the grab off. And this Kitsune Rush push has fallen apart.
Oh no. Astro's going and trading out as well. No chance of playing live. Psycho, the last man standing, and Twisted Minds now. Ooh, having a bit of a hard time versus the wheel. Could be a full set on our hands right now. Aston rolling up top, grappling to the tip of the spire. Not really sure. Does he want to engage in their spawn? Looks like he's going for a slam now. He's found Quartz. He hits the slam. Might just clip him, actually. Down goes Quartz pre-fight. My fantasy roster in shambles. Tidal Blast out from Fixer onto Kevin. Doesn't even need to connect the stomp, though, because everyone's already dead.
Air Guardian Wave to make sure no one gets traded as well. That was for grab fight as well, and this is looking dangerous for Twisted Minds now. They nearly have a beat. They're going to go Hazard Cast to try and turn the tides here, but a Kitsune Rush advantage, a Mines advantage for Virtus.pro. Desperate for Astro to get this beat online during this fight, but even then, look at this meterage. There's so much damage done by VP already.
It looks like a cup of coffee when you put that like that on the section. Kevster up on the cart, clipping away. Recall forced. Gala has the rush to keep him going though. Beat from Funny Astro is good. Doesn't catch Psycho, maybe not so good. In the back now, Psycho needs help. Quartz finds Ice, but 2-man trades. Virtus.pro Quartz for 2.
Yeah, 2 important trades from Quartz keep Twisted Minds alive in this. Simple is there to ensure the main man stays alive. Aggressive TP in from Gala to keep Fixer alive. Fixer and Gala want to take the smoke. Fixer's winning it as well. Respawns do favour Twisted Minds here, and KSA, he has gone hog. They've lost their supports, though. Team aren't out of the woods yet.
Quick bounce, Bunnykins. Exactly right. KSA back in main. And the Twisted support's just selling that one. All 3v3 situation, and they just run at the Kiri and Wu up top. Bowler on the flank comes out, catches Quartz. Oh, game winning. Nice hook from KSA to equalize. Psycho, no recall in the back. Funny Astro trying to snipe the Freya out the sky. Will somehow survive that one, but 4 vs 4, and KSA just taking an absolute beating from Shockwave up in main.
KSA will not stop taking damage. They already have the Kitsune Rush ready to go. Tidal Blast for Fixer. Lots of needs have gone the way of Kevster so far as he looks for his next opportunity as well. Onto Kevster again, looking for it all over. Quartz Suzu's perfect, and Quartz nails for shot. Tidal Blast gets nothing, and now Fixer fighting for his life up against Psycho behind. Ice is low HP underneath as well. They might just need to try and reset the hook to make sure Ice can't get out, and Fixer will back it up. Twisted Minds, they're still in it.
Definitely still in it, but gonna need a pretty monumental comeback. It's 23 meters to 107. Icenom will get the close spawn and will be back incredibly quick on the wheel. Close spawn's disabled, but KSA finds Gala pre-fight. A game-winning hook allows Twisted Minds to really keep on pushing the payload. And I mean, just look at the ult situation right now. They've got 4, nearly 5. Psycho's got to be careful. KSA, if he can get a hook on Icenom, he cannot. Another hook goes wide. All the Twisted Minds are just playing beneath, trying to push.
Yeah, it's a real they're just taking the battering from Shockwave underneath. KSA tries to predict the hook, but Shockwave wasn't peeking. Have another gamble in a few seconds. Ho-Hog comes out to clear ice, forces him away. Kitsune rush from Simple as well. They really, really want this cap, and they'll get this cap as a result, but not the most efficient use of all their ultimates. Late kill onto Psycho as well is going to be a pain. Traded for Shockwave. And now the mine's on point. VP are going to fight here.
I mean, there's a high noon up the back, but they need to be careful not to lose cart, and they have lost cart. Oh, what a disaster scene here for Twisted. If only Medi could anchor himself to the payload a little bit more. He will get the hook on Icenom, though. Suzu saves the day for Gala. Close spawn's disabled. Virtus.pro have stolen the cart a healthy distance. And now, it's really, I was going to say it's anyone's game, but Quartz goes down before Funny Astro can get the beat.
Ice is in the back line as well. Gala has this Kitsune rush. Ice needs a lot of help. Suzu just in time. Psycho still chasing the kill down, but Fixer gets the kill. The beat from Astro now. A 3-person beat and his Kitsune rush. But oh boy, do they need a hook from KSA now. But Simple dies trying to force the matter, and it is falling apart for Twisted Minds here on Esperanza.
Unreal result there. I cannot believe Funny Astro has dropped the beat there. 3v5. So winnable for Twisted Minds. They've got check, right? Like, what on earth are they doing? Beating 3v5 with a minute and a half on the clock. Yeah, it's so bad. Daniel does need to grow up, you're right.
Tidal Blast available for Fixer again. DPS ults for Virtus.pro. We're entering the final 40 seconds here, and now VP, look at them. They are just holding the high ground. They want to make Twisted Minds walk through this low ground, put them back in the trenches, just hit the crossfire, hit the Tidal Blast. This is such a hard situation for Twisted Minds to play.
Uphill battle. Tidal Blast comes out onto Kevin. He's looking for the back line, but Quartz and Astro flanking together. They've both been caught out. Ice has found them. Quartz will go down. Fixer gets it done around the corner. 15 seconds remain. Funny Astro. Speedster. Just trying to play life. But there's
Please
Kevin
save
waiting.
KD. Oh, he's done enough. He's done enough.
Good lad. I mean, he's going to have to go and touch the car, right?
Yeah, he did. Yes. That was the least of Astro's troubles, actually. Yeah, first touch from Psycho. He's going to die for it now.
What are they playing the music for?
Come on to point. I don't know. It's going to be... Twisted Minds glued to the point. Kitsune rush and Whole Hog available as well. Slam comes through onto KSA. Bowler out on the top, just pumping damage. Just actually connect for Bowler. Hook for KSA. Damage on twice. He dies to the Whole Hog. Turbocharged by that Kitsune rush, and KSA is clearing everything up. Gala's still stuck behind here, actually, so they'll kill him a little bit late. And Twisted Minds going to get 5 people on cart, but they had to burn their 2 big ultimates for it.
Yeah, I mean, this is really so good for Twisted Minds. The fact that they're able to clutch out that scene, they heard the music, and Virtus.pro just stopped playing the game as a result. And now we're in a DHL overtime situation. Flank for Quartz, gets double bolted, but is able to roll off some of the damage. Iceman being marked in the back as well. But oh, still anyone's game. Pulse out for Psycho. Catches Fixer. Hang on now. Hang on. Nice. Don't call it a comeback. High Noon is out. Oh, marking the payload. No card control lost this time around. Medi glued to it. But no kills from the High Noon. Fixer will be back and has a pinch. Funny Astro so close on the beat.
Yeah, 1% more and he will have it, and this payload is moving ever further forward. Kitsune rush for Gala, and that's what Virtus.pro are waiting for, but Quartz is flanking around him, and Astro are looking for a kill quick. They're trying to find Shockwave. Quartz has found it. Beat comes through, saves KSA on point now. They need more kills. Twisted Minds, Virtus.pro, they have to be so careful not to let this payload move. Any trade will be brutal right now for Twisted Minds. Keps is going to find one onto Astro. Ice is on the back line. Gala's been traded. Ice is low. He goes down. Kitsune rush from Simple. Oh, Quartz is going to die. Keps has found a second trade. fade. There's a touch coming through. The Kitsune Rush is kind of for nothing. You can see the yellow line of victory, but Ice will be back soon. Shockwave's moving forward. Kevster might have to get the first touch here. He goes for it. KSA can't find the hook. KSA is low. Swing through. KSA is 1 HP. Kevster burns for recall. Gala finds one. They get him in the end. And Kev, he saved VP right at the death here. Pulse bomb out from Psycho. Can't find the connection. Can't find the kill. The robot will move away and VP send us to 5.
I can't believe Funny Astro has come back so fucking fast just to feed again. Like, oh my god.
The anti-stat farmer.
Like, how on earth do they start playing the music before the end?
I mean, also, with how that map went, it was a solid, like, 2 minutes before the end.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, it's people saying that it's a classic OTK situation where it feels like it's slipping away from Virtus.pro, and then Kev just finds these game-winning trades, stays alive the entire time so he can get the touch in overtime or touch right before lead as well. Does it all there, Kev, at the end. Dodges hook, yeah, it does everything. Do you want to look at... Shout when the things are ready, Jacob, and we'll take a look at the numbers. But yeah, huge comeback from Twisted Minds there, and you have to imagine Virtus.pro was sweating. I know Smash would have been sweating through that one.
Psycho has 10.5 points. Yeah, well, let me look at the point breakdown. Troglodyte.
Jacob says it's done. All right, locking in for the numbers.
I'm worried.
All right, map 4, Twisted Minds.
Astro 2.
2 for Astro, 4 for Simple. Psycho 0.5, Quartz 0.5. VP are scoring better. I mean, again, this is like the win, but 11.5 for Fixer. Fixer is really the big point winner, I think, from all of this. 9 for Kev, 10.5 for Shockwave. Only 4 for Ice Mare on the ball. 7.7k damage only.
If VP lose this series, like it's actually just about
the roster submission gap.
Yeah.
All right, for those total scores so far, with one map still to play, Fixer is on 36 at the top, 26.5 for Gala, 22.5 Ice, 22 Shockers, 21.5 Kev. Astro and Simple tied level at 24. The big difference, though, is Quartz is on 22, Psycho is on 10.5.
Oh, Psycho. That one hurts.
Yeah.
Not as much as having Crocs on your roster, obviously.
Sometimes pain comes in multiples, you know?
I've actually experienced that.
I just need to open my door slightly more. I need a little bit more airflow. Not a lot, just a little bit.
Shall we marble? I think we should marble. I repeat, it's time to play.
But how?
Well, all you have to do is drop the exclamation mark play in chat.
What happens if you have Nevermind in your roster? They'll just get 0 points. Yeah. Which is actually the same that they've scored every week so far anyway.
Yeah.
What did Crocs get? I can't remember totals, but it wasn't...
Not enough.
Yeah, not what you would have been hoping for.
OWCS with a first time play. Welcome.
It was a 7.5 total for Crocs.
Yuck.
Oh, is that some kind of map choice? Oh no, I only see J&J.
Suravasa, map 5.
Ice Ball? All the marbles?
100 marblers, huge. Yeah, we have an active stream today. And now most of the people watching, well, not, I don't know about most of the people watching, but a decent proportion of the people watching are actually watching the games rather than AFKing for the drops, you know? I don't have to fight tooth and nail to get 100 people to sign up when I have fucking 5k viewers. I'm waiting until we get 75 people to play to start a race. I'm giving away bundles worth like $60 and I've got to get like 75 participants with 5k viewers, and it's like, it's literally like, you know, it's like pulling teeth. It's all right. Cozy drops. That's all it is.
Cozy drop in.
What's the current fantasy roster looking like? I have Crocs, unfortunately. I have Quartz, fortunately. I have Funny Astro. I suppose not too bad.
I think that's good. Yeah, 24 points already, and he's got another game to play against good guys. Like, this is going to be a big week for Astro.
Just worried about his scoring versus Simple.
I see. Yeah, like
I needed that dollar. I needed that. To be honest, I don't know why I'm even thinking about it. I needed the dollar that I earned from him real bad, and I got the dollar. So it's like, yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, did you do it pre-price changes on the?
Yeah, I took Astro pre-price increase, so I made $1 on him, and I really needed that.
really need that dollar. I mean,
I've made a lot of money on players. I won the marbles race. You all suck. I'm the best marbler there ever was. Shattered dreams. You're all fucking.
That's it.
Yeah, you're all.
We need an investigation.
Simple also has 24 points right now. Dr. Suleiman, don't make me take away your mod sword. Don't put me in the bull. Welcome for the boost. Hey, Simpson shoes. Look at this picture of JD Dance. Look at him. His little hat and his lollipop. Just a happy guy. What's up, music?
Now Vessin for Sigma. I wouldn't count on it, Dan.
What's your budget up to now? I can't calculate the numbers.
There's no way to add these numbers together.
Okay, let's quickly Windows run calc. Short for calculator. 17 plus 24 plus 23 plus 21 plus 22 plus 2. My budget's 109.
It's not pretty good. That's almost a 10% increase. And
it's not bad.
Yeah, Kev was meant to play map 1, which will particularly sting if this series doesn't go VP's way.
What is calc? Bunnykins, type it again. One more time. Type it again. You were just too fast.
All right, Saravasa, it's Twisted Minds. Well, I say choice of map, but play Saravasa or don't play. Tracer ban and then a Lucio ban in response from VP, obviously to force this Kirio Wu Yang mirror in all likelihood. And yeah, I imagine, what do you think it's going to be? Genji here instead?
Oh.
5, 4,
Jesus.
3, 2,
I'm not sure.
1.
Yeah, maybe Genji, maybe. Oh, Sombra. Sombra versus Diva. Astro's on. Oh no. Daniel, get off that. Get off that. Daniel's gonna get clipped on Juno. First ball Sombra? No way. Full roll through for Iceland. Slam comes out, doesn't connect. Funny Astro is so low already. In desperate need of 10-11 care. And Virus comes out, cross map. TP is good for Psycho though. Flips them out into main, but good grief. It's hell in a cell for Funny Astro.
Yeah, this feels like a very squishy backline. If Kev can find a connect at the same time as Ice, it's going to be so difficult. TP through the slam catches everyone in that. Suzu comes out now. Ice is going to get fried a little bit. But yeah, didn't even need the Mega in the end. He can pick it up afterwards and go for another one. Kevster playing this off angle, going to cloak up now, looking for it. They're trying to set up. Ice and Kev trade positions here. Kev is now positioned behind, ready to go, uncloaked, waiting for Ice's timing. Virus round the corner. Bit of pressure onto Simple, trying to force him out for free, goes and takes the Mega, denies that from anyone else. Looking for another chance, but Twisted Minds, KSA is capped for point. Now the hack onto Astro. Ice is behind there as well, but Astro seems to be okay, actually. The rest of VP move forward, try and clear the point a little bit, but now Quartz can swing with Rail.
Yeah, I mean, Quartz has a swing timing, and the fact that Twisted Mind's got the flip is huge. Quartz finds Shockwave on the flip as well. Slam out onto Simple. He needs to be very, very careful. He's used his TP. He's split from Astro, but Astro seems to be just fine. Maybe he's a bit of a Juno wizard, as he has somehow survived this initial layer. Up on the high ground, Quartz has a really nice angle early on, but Virtus.pro, they're just going to wait for their reset, for their team to get back in. EMP and Minefield both about to be available. Slam comes out. KSA is hacked. Think he's going to be all right. Double support ultimate online for Twisted, but they've lost Quartz.
Quartz is going to go down. Ice with a huge opening pick, and now VP. That was the EMP invested into that as well, so it looks like they're trying to do it on the cheap. Ray in response to this Kitsune rush now as Astro looks to go forward. Mine's in that Ray though, so they're trying to get to the TP. Psycho dies on the way out of it though. Big advantage now. The Ray will expire, and Simple is very much stuck in here with Astro. Both supports are low, but Simple wants to fight back. Tries to TP out. Late kills, 1 HP. Swings around for the trade. Fixer will finish him off. And VP give themselves a bit of a lifeline, but spent a lot for it.
Now, then, funny Astro, he's going to stick it on the Juno as well for the retake. No Wu Yang in sight. We were talking about this man's flexibility. I mean, he's playing Juno. He's doing the Kalex strat where he doesn't play the DLC. What a mess. Another roll through the back. Boop onto Psycho. No kills just yet. Twisted Minds are about to TP point and throw down the sim wall. Usually that's about as free of a retake as you could ask for. But look at Fixer just juicing damage from the side. Quartz with the clock though. Sim wall is up. Quartz finds 2 before going down to Ice. 2-for-1 trades. Good enough for me. Good enough for you. Hopefully good enough for Twisted Minds. As Virtus.pro should have one last chance at this.
Yeah, KSA wants the late kills here if he can. He's really pushing for the shockwave kill now. Matrix coming around, but Fixer has that full pocket. KSA's going to drop the bomb to keep going now as well. Trying to get back into mech. Does get back into mech, crucially. The flip, though, it's gone through. VP are back in control. Tidal Blast is out from Fixer with that one. Ice is going to get the kill onto Astro at the back. The TP away, but they're awfully low. Run through from them. Suzu comes out. They're living. Kitsune rush as well. Twisted Minds wants to fight. They have to get the touch. There's going to be a minefield there soon as well. This is going to separate KSA. He has to stay on the point. He doesn't have the bomb anymore. He is in big trouble. Boops into the corner. They need to get KSA out of this mech. Gala's taking the duel with Cycle. The high ground wins it. It's only a 1-for-1 trade though. Shockwave's coming back. They have to get on point. Now coming through. KSA still somehow alive on point. They've lost Astro in the back though. Ice comes through once more. They get the D-mech finally. Now Shockwave looking to swing over. Just KSA in, baby. They need to deal with KSA. Virus drop onto point and Kev will finally get rid of him. And Virtus.pro eventually get it over the line. Big comeback.
Just crooked. Twisted Minds now. They've let it slip on the first point, and I mean, it's not going to get any easier for Funny Astro on any of these points, really. So vulnerable to this Sombra Ball dive. KSA, he can't spend the entire game peeling. If he can never push, if he can never get aggressive, it's going to be a disaster. But you see what happens as these fights break down. Funny Astro is just a sitting duck. Even with the TP to save him, he gets booped away from it and he just can't live. It's just a victim character at the moment. And the ult doesn't come online frequently enough. Virus into the stack. Funny Astro looks to have caught it. Quartz goes down. Manual hack onto KSA on the objective. Another Virus connects. And, I mean, where's the opening for Twisted?
They're just getting bullied by Ice so much on these rotations. Lots of damage, forcing these cooldowns early. Big slam from Ice as well. Got Psycho into a corner. Ray comes out from Twisted Minds. They want to clutch this one, but VP have more ults to throw back in. EMP over the top. Hits 3 of them now, but they need kills. They lose 2 people as they EMP. How on earth has that happened? The EMP hit all the people it should hit. Shockwave finds the trade, but it's only one trade. It's not enough.
It's the cute Juno gameplay, Xavier. The Orbital Ray was absolutely game-winning. Oh my god, it was a friendly EMP. Insane Orbital Ray from Funny Astro actually keeps everybody healthy throughout that EMP turn. Kevster stacking that one into the Ray, perhaps not the move after all. KSA manual hacked out, just trying to keep his suit. Cannot keep his suit, has to drop the bomb. That's the second time that he has completely wasted his bomb over pushing. And now Twisted Minds, the push is on in full effect. Simwar comes out on the point. Quartz just trying to play life, trying to get top back up. Slam comes out onto the high ground. Funny Astro might have juked the slam damage though. Tidal Blast onto Kevin. He's running down backline as he misses the stomp, or maybe he hits the stomp but doesn't convert the kill on the Kiri. Now the clock is out for Quartz. Psycho has fallen. The Quartz trades Kev. So 1-for-1 at the moment. Virtus.pro, they're about to have a minefield that they can drop on the point. You can see Quartz has marked the ball's engagement angle. He's trying to poke Ice down early. He hits the rail. Ice, he actually misses his movement a little bit. He doesn't get the mines on the point properly. They're just covering one of the doorways. Quartz swings in the back, trying to slide away, but he gets caught out by Gala and Ice together. So 1-man advantage for VP.
No ults for Twisted Minds now as they are trying to die on point. The slam and the hack come
again,
through.
so
Astro
good.
is trying to pocket everyone through it. Simple will get out. A bowler for the chase here from Shockwave. Really didn't want to let him get out of this one. Astro pumping those healing numbers here onto KSA, but KSA needs even more help. Astro dies, but KSA lives. How on earth KSA has kept his suit through all of this and avoids a huge stagger. And now all of a sudden, Twisted Minds, they're going to come back with a Ray real soon. And Kev doesn't quite have the EMP yet. VP needs to try and find something without any ults.
Oh, damn it. Alright. Orbital Ray, so close for Funny Astro. You can see they're trying to charge it up before they take the TP. Funny Astro is 97%. He wants it before they go. They're waiting for their timing. Timing is now. No more time to wait. TP, Orbital Ray, Suzu, everything comes through, but Quartz still dies. Where's the eat from KSA? Now, Minefield on the point again for Icenem. Simple has the rush, but can they even use it? Desperate to touch, Bowler is out, KSA is desuited. Rush from Simple, no shot. Twisted get the flip, but they are not getting this fight win. And Virtus.pro take the lead 2-0 on Surabasa.
That's both support ults in the end invested in that fight on Twisted Minds, which means not only do they lose that point, they are now in a hole. Double support ult EMP for Virtus.pro. These are the ults to win the game right here. Funny Astro's going to go on to Brig now. Better counter for the ball. Decent matchup into the Sombra, sure, but Twisted Minds, they've got a reverse sweep Surabasa, and they are pushing into a significant ult disadvantage.
Slam again for Iceland here. Hits big, and you can see everybody for Twisted Minds right now. They've got to be so careful. Psycho's down, Simple's down. They're all dead on rotation. And Virtus.pro, how many ults have they spent in this fight, Xavier?
Oh, absolutely none. So this huge ult advantage, it only gets bigger. They're going to be up to 5 by the time this comes through. It was slightly before the point unlocked, so it's perhaps only just going through now, thanks to Fixer. But Twisted Minds, they've got a bomb, they've got a sim wall, but Kev, if he wants, he can hold for EMP to counter out the sim wall. Twisted Minds are so low on options here.
DB towards the objective. Slam comes a little bit late, won't connect, but still EMP available. And Kevster, he's just camping out the objective, waiting for Twisted to step up. KSA touches point, rushes out. KSA hacked in the corner, drops the bomb. TP's out, actually. Bomb TP's too. He doesn't have control over that on the ground. Wait, Simple's found Shockwave. How's he done that then? And he's not on my fantasy roster, so I'm spitting chips about this. Kevster still has the EMP, but Quartz has found Ice. He is. What?
It's Mines! EMP now! They need kills out of this EMP! Oh, it's a disaster fight! This is how you blow an advantage. Mines, Kitsune Rush, EMP, Bowler, all pissed away from Virtus.pro. A swap onto Hazard. Oh, Kev is swapping as well, yeah. Oh, Virtus.pro. Now look at the ults, Max.
Kevin has fat-fingered his ult trying to TP out or something. That's like a Hureg EMP. Yeah. That's so bad.
Hureg rolling over in his grave right now.
Oh my god. No way. Twisted Minds posturing for the retake now. They're on point. They have Rally, Wall, Rush, and Noon. Everything they need to close out at least this E point. Guardian Wave comes out. Fixer's going to self-cast the blast to keep himself healthy. Astro drops the rallies. That's double support ultimate for Twisted. No kills converted as of yet, but Shockwave will get picked right out of the sky. Funny Astro pushing deeper now, hits the bash on Ice. Quartz is just one shot away from another elimination from my fantasy roster. Funny Astro playing slow on the objective, but the push is on. Quartz and KSA together. They push, they find the kill. No Elim on Gala for Quartz though.
Game on all of a sudden. It looks all over on this map. It looked like VP had all the ults to close it out. Ice is going to go over onto Zarya now as well. All change for Virtus.pro. Zarya sim into this. So taking a sim mirror against Twisted Minds. Obviously, it means Astro's hero probably feels a lot less valuable now. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Astro swap when he gets the opportunity here. But for now, TM, they're all alive. They're moving over to point. They've got the High Noon. They've got the Sim Wall. And Virtus.pro only the Kitsune Rush to match into this.
Just astounding that they've come swapped here, by the way. Like, they're 2-0 up, they're hard dominating, and they've swapped. Yeah, like, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. Such a buckle. Noon comes out from Quartus. TP on the point. Quartz angle changing back and forth, hits Ice and kills him. Quartz is swinging wide on the right now. Gala trying to tap points, stepping up, trying to trade aggro. Kev, get off Sim. Gala gets flashbang. Down he will go as well. And it's just all Twisted Minds in the feed. No trades for Virtus.pro. No signs of life. Staggers onto the Freya. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Sim turrets will give mercy. Quartz is holding close for an early peek here as well. They're looking to go aggressively. They've got a bubble out of Ice now. Kitsune Rush in hand for Twisted Minds. Amber Simwall, so they've got multiple ults to throw into this as well. VP, they nearly have the Tidal Blast, but it's a bit of an awkward comp to use for Tidal Blast, and there's no obvious targets to push and get aggressive with on that one. So might have to use it a bit more reactively. For now, a TP to get Ice onto point now, but KSA will be mirroring it on the other side. Happy to play this slow. Rush. They're trying to push KSA off it. Comes out, Simwall down from Psycho. Kitsune Rush in exchange. Kevster doesn't quite have the Simwall yet, but does nearly have it. Tidal Blast available as well. Tidal Blast comes out onto Kev and the Simwall, but they lose Gala as well. No stun coming through from that. Now they are swinging through. KSA has the bomb. He's above them right now, and there's a TP angle onto Ice as well. He's in big trouble. They clear that angle. They force KSA away. Ice TP's back to main, actually. But Quartz finds another one. Desperate for the trade. Ice will get it at the cost of his own life. But Twisted Minds, they've tied it up. It's 2-2.
Just fry his ass. Just put Kevin in the chair and fry his ass. Like, this is not happening. Fixes over to Brig. Oh my god, they were absolutely pumping them on ball song, bro. Twisted Minds. Oh my goodness. It's just one Brig swap is all it takes. And Funny Astro is just immediately a full swap now from VP. Yeah, it's absolutely... They've got them shook. They're swinging for the king.
No points for that fantasy, unfortunately. Ice has
grab
the grab.
For Asim is available. I mean, he's bubbled once. Shockwave's trying to swing wide. Flail out from Fixer as well. But Astro's got the rally. And look, KSA's already trying to contest the flank.
High noon. Grab comes out onto that one. Can they TP away from it? They can. They TP flip. One for Quartz. He takes down Vazaria. It's 1-for-1 only. Quartz dies for this investment. Astro's rally, though, over the top. He can't push backline, though. He has to come back and help. Shockwave swung aggressively. Forced the bomb out of KSA. They're trying to pocket each other on point. Aggressive TP from Kevster. Kitsune Rush from Simple. They don't want to lose this fight. They have control of the point, Twisted Minds. A win here will go a long way. They push over Kevster. They walk forward now. And again, TM always so tight in these mid-fights. They do such a good job grouping. Shockwave does not get over the wall. Will be stalling. Will be not going down late. I guess he's all fine. Kev is back now. Nearly has Simple. Yeah, they're getting pushed back. They really want to go right now. Kitsune Rush to keep going from Gala. Trying to save him. Shockwave finds Quartz. They deal with it all. And Twisted Minds, they're all going to die for this.
It's a huge turn and a huge swing in the ults as well. Now Twisted Minds, they have the symbol for the retake. They'll have the rally eventually, bomb eventually. But there's only 2 fights remaining on the map, so no matter which way you slice it. The symbol for Kev is so powerful. Quartz over to Sojin for the final turn as well. Not sure why the abandoning of the Freya. Maybe just the Zarya bubbles giving a bit too much grief. Too many turns being lost. But absolutely outrageous. What do you mean Gala Rush 5v2? That was like 5v5.
Yeah, they really needed that rush.
Yeah,
they would test. That rush won the fight. That was a good rush from Gala.
But actually 69 in the pool.
Yeah, Simwall versus Simwall. Grab advantage and rally advantage for Virtus.pro. Important they nail this one. Twisters might have to be cautious on the walk up here. Turrets on the corner. You can see they're ready for that backstep. BP are being patient though. KSA down to half HP. Full energy now from Ice. Looking for his swing opportunity. One bubble available here. Taking the duel with KSA. Forcing him back, but not pulling the trigger yet. Grab as they swing the corner. Now the rally out. Blocking the heels there as Fixer. Simwall is not enough. The TP doesn't get him out of it. Rally from Astro. They know it's last fight. They've waited so long. They found one trade onto Kev. Astro is low HP. Tries to live. Trying to pocket his Sim through everything. Astro's going to get him the TP as well. They're going for one last desperate reset. Simple has the Kitsune Rush if he can get there. Astro needs to touch. I don't think he did.
Oh my god!
It's VP! VP, hang on!
Smash gets to save his job.
Oh my
Smash
god!
lives to fight another day. If Smash lost this series, oh my god. Oh. I was actually worried for his job, dude. Like, my goodness.
That was such...
Oh my god, Simple has 26k healing.
Jesus Christ!
Look at the healing difference.
Than all of VP. Simple has farmed. Jacob, shout when you have the points, because I want to see... Well, I actually don't want to see it, because I got Astro instead, but I think the Simple owners will want to see those numbers.
He has like a 4-point difference on Astro for his fucking healing on this map.
Yeah.
Should have got back on Juno. Yeah.
He did it my way.
Goodness
Yeah, Smash said
gracious.
he wanted to do it his way, and his way is apparently to farm on ball for 2 rounds, swap over to Azaria Sim, lose 2 rounds, but clutch it out when it matters.
That was absolutely insane. Like, oh, Twisted Minds, like, it's so good that the very final fight, the very final moment, they lose because Psycho fucked up a teeth. It's like, would Yubi have failed them in that moment? Tell me. Would Yubi have failed them in that moment? Psycho played Sim for the whole map, right?
You know what the answer is. You know what the answer is.
I need to see Yubi's on-stream kick reaction.
Can we?
For that
it's
one,
time to kick it, is it?
Yubi's master plan to get put back in the starting lineup, co-stream the match on Kick, and watch a game-losing map 5 final fight mistake from Psycho on Sim. Like,
points
yeah,
are out.
I am definitely taking Fixer before the price changes. Like, that guy is definitely going
That's
from
the
21 to
moon.
22.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, are we all in? I'm still waiting on Ices. Still waiting on Ice. That was an 11.5 map. From Simple. 9 for Astro, so not too far behind. A lack of a limbs in the backline, maybe limited TM a little bit there.
Simple 2.5
Psycho
ahead of Astro in the series.
Yeah, it was that last map. It was literally, 2.5 in the last map. Ice got 11 points in the end there, so big scores all round. Unless you happen to own Psycho like me. Psycho got 13. Fixer dropped to 45. 45 in one map. I think is that... Someone can confirm, is that the new highest single series score? I know Violet got a 41 before.
Yeah, I'm afraid Fixer is absolutely going on my fantasy roster before the price increases. It was like I wanted Vega like right away, just lock him up, but I kept thinking like there's this huge risk factor with my roster where I get priced out of my players, and it's like, yeah, that's convinced me fully. You know, like welcome aboard, Fixer. Welcome aboard. You're on before Wednesday.
Was Hawks 47 in one game? Was that the Nightmare game?
Jesus.
Or was that his double?
Why did I put in Violet instead of Fixer today? I mean, you have something wrong with your head for that, dude.
Match 1 versus Nightmare. Okay, so Hawk is still the king, but Fixer takes 2nd place and Violet 3rd place, if I've got that right then, in terms of highest individual series scores. Overall across the board, for anyone else who... Gala got 37, more than respectable. Kevster with a 26, KSA with a 26, 30.5 for Shockwave, 27.5 only for Quartz there. Probably the difference of coming out on the losing side of that one. Astro with 33, Simple 35.5. So I think anyone who had Astro or Simple are probably just happy either way with that. Psycho maybe the one who lost out the most in this, only 13 points.
If you want to see the points, I linked it in the chat. The Overwatch TV match fixtures show all of the points for each of the games. Mr. Hep, so you can track it as we go along. Oh my god, shockers. Seriously, if you fucking lost that series because Smash has cancer and submitted the wrong player for that would have been like, I was worried for Smashy's job, bro. Like, there's no way. Thank fucking god you guys clutched that map 5.
Well,
on the Shockwave, had a new coach.
On the Shockwave note, thank you, Amma, for the 5 gifted as well. Congratulations. A big VP win. Felt like kind of needed that one. I know it's not the most important game big picture, but I think, yeah, the way it starts, the way it went, clutch out the map 5, had me worried there. I don't know if you're still there, Shockers. The map 5 swaps had me worried. Real worried. Thank you to Valorant as well for the gift.
Oh yeah, if anyone else wants to gift me 5 or more subscriptions, Valorant is adding on to your gift subs today. So there's truly no time like the present. It's September, and because it's the end of September, and they're trying to make sure that Kai Cenat gets to 1 million subs or whatever the fuck the goal is.
It's 1 million.
They're really pulling out all the stops. So yeah, LeBron will cut his hair.
Thank you.
If you gift me 5 or more, there we go. Felix, thank you for the 5 community gifted. And, not to be shown up, but Valorant, thank you so much for the 2 tier 1 as well.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Felix.
Thank you, Shockwave, for the tier 1 as well. 20 months, mate.
Fuck.
Oh, we got an interview.
Danke.
speaking first. You gotta bring the German
Thanks,
out.
folks.
Iceclub, we haven't seen much of you this stage, unfortunately. It's been mostly Vistola. Today you were in the mix. We also got to see Shockwave played alongside Kevster for a lot of the series. Maybe walk us through the subbing strat and the process for this particular
He's got the
match.
wrong mic.
We kind of changed our style a little bit now after
Watch your tongue,
Alka
Shockwave.
match.
We can hear you.
It was a little bit hard with the double flex, and like Zarya ban hit kind of hard with the Vestola in. So
This guy's handsome, no?
like, we decided to like play more hit scan and more.
Yeah, he's got that sort of like,
play, like,
you know,
different tanks. You know,
good
like
honest
Ball,
boy.
Zarya, Hazard, whatever. You know, the ball is still in the making, but like getting a little bit better over time. But been playing that for like 2 weeks, so trying to get better at it still.
I mean, this is a big win for you guys, right? Like in the last stage, I feel like you guys were kind of outside, right? With TM and Al-Kad rather fighting in that top slot, where this is like a big revenge match for you guys to get that upset. I'm curious though, thinking about, you know, back on Junkertown, right? Like that was just a huge game, a huge map from TM. Like that's a big blow. You're facing elimination in the series. How do you guys, you know, bring it back coming in map 4, map 5 for the comeback?
On Junkertown, we kind of just like on our defense, we kind of shat the bed and got snowballed, and then like it's kind of hard to come back, and then like our attack wasn't too good either. But I mean, we knew that like, okay, this matchup might be hard, but we have like other options still, you know. So we just went Esperanza with like good win rate on it in scrims, so decided to go there, and it was a good choice. We can like pick other matchup, you know. We don't have to take that exact mirror.
Right, and I think you really show that in the 5th map there as well, because Tracer gets banned, and then Kevster swaps over to the Sombra instead, and we saw you were trying to make the dive happen, you and him combining, of course, but then later on, throughout the map as it developed, you move over to Zarya, Kevster's over to Symmetra, Fixa goes over to the Brig. There was just a lot of swaps coming through. Is that the kind of like team environment that you promote? Just like, we're going to be proactive with swaps. We're going to try to counter the opponent at all times. Because I can't imagine that a lot of that was practiced. That was you guys improvising on the fly and finding all
German Eddie Redmayne.
That
yeah,
we had,
spot
like,
on, Shockers.
We kind of just did everything on the fly on that map. That's why it looked kind of rough on the 2 points after I swapped. But like we knew that, like I wanted to swap off Ball because like their comp is a little bit harder, and then I like on Esperanza they had like a big comeback as soon as their comp got harder to play Ball into. So that's why I decided to swap, and then we just kept making like some small swaps to try to get a better matchup, and then like the matchup in the end was like just some really weird like comps that like I don't think any of us like really practiced those comps. Like that's just like what happened, and then yeah.
Roll.
Yeah, well, listen,
anyway.
we got the dub
Play
there
now.
in the end. Exactly. It was an incredible match. It was a nail biter of a series.
Ultraviolet,
You guys came
play.
out on top, and with that also means that you got the toughest opponents this stage out of the way. And from now on onwards, it should feel a lot better. How do you feel in general about VP this very stage and where you can take it in the playoffs or even against international competition at the World Finals?
I think there's not really a limit
15 seconds.
to how good we can do. Like if we keep improving and keep getting like more flexible and keep getting better, then we can like win against everyone, I think, in the world.
It's been great to see you guys just really fully utilizing all the pieces that you have available to the team. So we hope to see more of that and that trajectory continuing as well. Eisnum, vielen lieben Dank und viel Glück nächste Woche.
Danke.
Little,
Ciao.
little switch up.
Tschüss.
Huge win for VP. I know it's not like a high stakes game, but I feel like it's like a big hit if they lose to both Alcad and TM back to back. Whoa! Thank you, Code Monkey, for the 5 gifted, and of course Valorant for chipping in as well. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Code Monkey. A little heart for Valorant as well. This is actually
Any Code Monkey adjacent chatters in mind. Anyone want to throw in? See if they can tempt fate with Valorant.
It actually makes me laugh every time that now on all the games, all the esports being co-streamed this weekend, everyone just has to keep saying Valorant no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks Valorant. How many times have I thanked Overwatch in this stream?
I'd like to thank Prod for playing the music before the map ended. What's that one, De Niro?
Is it Sideshow in disguise? It's just for real Valorant.
Fortnite. Oh, you're done, mate. You're done.
I thought this was a Valorant stream. I mean, it is if you sort of like, you know, squint a little bit. Let's go, Heretics. VODs are looking good, Panda. I can't upload until afterwards. But in terms of, you know, clean breaks, everything, we are all looking good.